Which collab update and dress to impress is the best? Is it Lady Gaga? Is it Brat? Is it Wicked? Or is it even maybe Katseye or Flee the Facility? I mean, I honestly forgot about that collab, even though it happened this year. But today, I am going to be deciding what is the best update after we rank every single item from these collab updates. And I'm gonna let you guys decide based off of my ranking. What do you think, in my opinion, is the best collab update? And we're starting off with ranking this Glinda dress here. So this dress does not have any toggles, as you can see, but it does have a really pretty bottom part here. I don't know. I feel like a lot of you guys know by now, but I personally really care about toggles being an item, so I might dock down a few points if there isn't many toggles. So I do fear I am going to have to maybe put this in B for now, because I just don't know what's yet to come to be ranking. Also, based off of the tier list, it seems like we are ranking the Wicked items first. So next we do have 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 boots right here. Now this might be a hot take, or maybe no one's ever even said this take before, but 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪's boots right here, they are very cute, but I cannot lie, I kind of feel like Dress to Impress reused these shoes for a weekly boutique item, or maybe they did it unintentionally. But if we go here into the currency collection, go to shoes, these Christmas shoes right here, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but they just kind of give a similar vibe, and I do like these more because they have a bow on the front. So I might be a little harsh with these boots. Sorry, 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪, I love her character, but I'm gonna just give this a D because we already have shoes similar to it, and I like the ones that are similar to it more. And then we have Glinda's bubble dress, which looks so pretty. I actually do really love this dress. I don't use it a lot because, like, the only thing I think of when I wear it is Glinda. I definitely need to try to style it more. Like, I think this is honestly better than the Trendsetter dress. So you know what? For that, I think I'm gonna give this dress, I'm gonna give it an A, although there isn't any toggles. Well, there is a toggle to change the color, but like, what's the point of a toggle to change the color if you can do that yourself? I don't know, but I still like this. The next item is 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪's Defying Gravity outfit, I think, and I do love the toggles on this. We have no cape, we have only the cape, and there is no capes for non-VIP players. So if you don't have VIP, this is probably the best cape for you, because the only other cape is in VIP, and it's this one over here. And I actually am really happy that they have like a free cape version through the Wicked collab, and so I think that is actually a really good win. And so I think I'm gonna rate this item a S tier. Like, that makes me really happy that we have that. And next is Dorothy's shoes, which I know they're very important to the movie, but I don't know, you guys. I mean, I like the sock toggle, I guess, but like, what's the point of it when we have socks already? I don't know. I personally never find myself wearing these shoes, so I'm gonna have to give it a D to be a little bit realistic here. Like, I just don't wear them that often. I'm so sorry. And now we're gonna do a 2-in-1. I'm 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 right now, and we have the Wicked hat here. So there is a toggle to just make it bigger, which, I mean, if you don't have item adjustment, that's helpful. But then we also have the Wicked for Good outfit, and there is also a cape on here, so I do like it for that reason. But I'm not as much of a fan of this cape as the other one, but I still do really like it. And I also especially love the witch hat. I think it's just super iconic, so I'm gonna give the witch hat an S tier. But the For Good outfit, I'm gonna give it a B, because I'm not really a fan of that cape. We're doing a lot of 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 stuff right now. We have the Shiz uniform here, and here is all the toggles on it. Personally, I never wear this. Like, it's not because it's bad or anything. I just forget a lot of the Wicked stuff because there's so much stuff. There's so much of it, and I only ever think of the characters when I see it, so I don't really find myself using it that much. I definitely think it's more of a skill issue on my end. It's not anything to do with the items, but because I barely use it, I don't know. I think I might have to give this one a C because I feel like I should use it more, but I don't at all. Okay, and then we have Glinda's For Good dress. So this is what it looks like here. We have a toggle to have only the dress, and we have a toggle for only the corset, which I literally love this so much. I feel like they should have done this for the Glinda bubble dress, and I really love the corset toggles, so I'm gonna give this an S tier as well. And now the next item is the crown that goes with this dress. This is the iconic Glinda crown. Now there is no toggles, but they do have item adjustment on it, and I think it's a really good crown because it is actually like 3D and has really cool like bubble effects around it. I personally like this crown more than the VIP crown that's over here, because when you turn around, the crown goes invisible, as you can see. So I personally like the Glinda crown more because it feels more realistic, and so I think I'm gonna give the Glinda crown an A. It's not an S, but I think it's an A. And now we have the Glinda wand, and I really love this wand. I know you can't like use it for a lot of outfits, but when you can use use it, it looks so good. Like, I think it's so good for any like magical, ethereal outfits. And so I personally love this. I am going to have to give this, and I don't know, maybe I'm being a little too nice here, but I'm gonna give it an S for that. We're gonna do another 2-in-1. We have the Glinda uniform, and we also have her hat. That's like at the beginning of the first movie. So let's see the toggles. We have the only top, and we have only skirt. And then for the hat, there is nothing. I never wear the hat personally, but the top and like, I don't know, I feel like I don't wear this enough either. It's kind of similar with 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 uniform. So I am going to give C for this and D for the hat. I'm sorry. I think what I'm realizing is like all these items are really exciting when the collab's out, but once it's gone, you realize you don't really use as much of the items for a lot of your outfits because it only fits one particular theme, and that would be Wicked. So I feel like that's why I'm ranking some stuff kind of low, but I still love this collab. But we have this next item here, the Grimoire, and it is the book that 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 reads, and I think it's really cool, but I don't use it a lot. Like, literally, I never use this. But I think it would be cool to use this in the same sense that you use the Glinda wand. I just always find myself going towards the wand more. I think I'm gonna give this a C. I think that is kind of fair because it's like I feel like I should use it more, but I don't. We also have 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪's Ozdust dress. So let's see the toggles on this one. We can have the only top, and you can also get rid of the mesh top. And I really love this corset. I actually need to wear this a lot more often. I really love that corset. That is so pretty. Okay, I don't wear this a lot, but now that I see this toggle, I kind of forgot about it, and I'm happy that I'm seeing this again because I actually think I'm going to rank this an A because that is really cute. And now we have Glinda's Ozdust stuff. So again, this is kind of ranking based off of how useful I think it is for Dress to Impress. And this dress is so pretty, but I just feel like I'm not talented enough to use this dress and actually make it look good. I kind of find it for my skill personally, it's kind of hard to style this dress. So I think I'm gonna have to give this dress, it's pretty. I'm gonna give it a C. I think I'm gonna give it a C, but I do like it. It's really hard to style. And then we also have these shoes here. These shoes are very, very simple. I never really gravitate towards these shoes. I feel like I'm ranking every shoe from this collab a D, and I feel so bad, but I really don't use these shoes that often. And the next is the Wizard and I 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 dress, and honestly, I think this is my least favorite 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 dress. It's the only one that doesn't have toggles, and I never use it, and it looks so similar to other ones already too. I don't know, like it's not for me personally. I think I'm gonna have to give this D as well. I'm starting to feel really bad because more items are D than S and A and B, and I feel so bad, but I have to be a little bit harsh to see truly how I feel. I'm so sorry if any of these items are your favorite. Now we have Glinda's exclusive code item from the update. So we have this little headpiece item here. I literally forget this exists. It's probably good if you're like really good at item adjustments and stuff. Me personally, I'm not good at item adjustments, so I never use it, but we could, you know what? I'm gonna give it a C because maybe I would use it for item adjustment, but I would never wear it on its own like as it is. Now for the back piece though, I really love the back piece because it's so useful for so many outfits. Like I always find myself needing to use this for like really big extravagant outfits and stuff. I don't know. I think it's really useful and it's a very unique piece, probably the most unique piece from this collab. I'm gonna give it an A. I think it's pretty good. But now this next thing, someone commented when the Wicked update first came out that the Glinda dress looks like onions right here, like an onion being peeled, and I actually can't unsee it, but I think luckily there is toggles to get rid of that, and I do really like the toggle where it is just the corset. The corset really saves it. I think we need to give this B. We are not giving enough items B, so I'm going to give this a B. And then we also have the next item right here I see is the Glinda bubble, so we gotta go put that on because I really love the Glinda bubble. It was an achievements item. You had to play a special round to get it, and it's so pretty, and we can even have it have no animation, so you can just walk around with it. I think this is a very unique and pretty item, and so I think I'm going to give this I think I want to give this an A. I actually really think it's cool. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but like I can't help myself. I think it's such a cool item. I also think the next item is really cool. It is 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪's broom, and so we do have a broom in VIP already if you don't know, but this is good for like non-VIP players, which makes me really happy to see. This is like their free version of the broom, and you can even be flying with it like this, and I think this is so cool because it has a different animation compared to the witch broom in VIP. Right here you can see that we have like the walk and we also have the sit in front. Now I can't lie, I do like the broom in VIP more, but if you don't have VIP, I think it's great that you at least have this broom. I don't think it's like S tier, but I'm gonna say it's a B because it's really cool if you don't have VIP, but as someone who does have VIP, I'm like okay with it. But now we have the Alphaba code items. Personally, I think the Alphaba code set looks way nicer than the Glinda one. That's just my personal opinion. The hat is really cool. I don't ever use it though. So for the hat, I think I'm gonna have to give this like, I'm gonna give it a B. It's nice. It's a nice hat. I just don't use it a lot, but I do like her dress a lot. I think the dress is really, really pretty, but we gotta see if there's toggles. Okay, there is. Oh, okay. So you can have a toggle to make it shorter. I think it's really pretty. I just don't use it enough. I should be using it more. I think I'm gonna give it a B as well. I think it's fair to give this a B too. And then let's see. We also have the sleeves. I think the sleeves are super, super cool. And I do like that they have animations because when you walk like this, they look crazy. But I do really like these sleeves. I think the sleeves are better than the other two items because of how unique they are. I'm gonna give this an A. And that is all of the Wicked items rated. So I would say overall, I don't know, like if we were to balance out or just like do an average, I would say I'm giving it like a B, it looks like. Overall, maybe a C, I don't know for sure. I think this is pretty fair ranking across, but now it looks like we have the Brat update next, which a lot of people say is their absolute favorite, and it was my favorite too, but let's see how it holds up now that the collab's over and how much do I actually genuinely use the Brat items. First item we have is the Brat jacket, and I never used this item. I do fear. I kind of forgot it existed though because it's been 2 years since this collab happened. You might see that be a common theme. I think I'm gonna have to give this a C. I don't use it a lot, but maybe I should use it more often, you know? And then we have the 360 dress right here, which is cool. I just am dying for them to add a toggle to have only the belt. If they had a toggle add only the belt, I would use this so much more. But since they don't, I fear I'm gonna have to give this a D. I feel so bad. I feel like I'm being so harsh on the Brat update. But like, we gotta remember, this was before Dress to Impress started making more detailed items and like more toggles to items. So my standards are higher than when the Brat update initially came out because they've gotten better with updating their items and stuff. So I'm sorry if I'm kind of harsh on the Brat update. It was really good for nostalgia reasons, but the items don't have many toggles, which you know means a lot to me. And we're about to do a 4-in-1 because look at this. This whole set usually goes together. So first we have this top with the holes in it. I think for its time, it was so iconic. This top was really, really iconic, and I did like it a lot back then, but now I don't really use it that much, and I feel so bad that I don't use this top that much anymore, but it was so good back then. And so I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. It was very good back then, but I don't use it a lot anymore. The skirt, however, I barely ever used the skirt back then and now. I'm gonna give it a C. Oh my gosh, it looks like the set because it's like the skirt's right below the top. Okay, but then we have the Brat straps. Now, I personally still use these to this day, so these mean a lot to me. These are the Brat straps right here. I feel like we don't have enough accessories for our legs, so I still do use these to this day. I am going to, honestly, this is S tier. We need more accessories for our legs, I think, personally, and so these are really good for that. And I hate to be so rude to the Brat items because they were so good for its time, but these boots, guys, we have so many boots like this in the game. I just don't think they're necessary, and so I think I'm gonna have to rank this D. Okay, so based off of my tier list, I guess I just hate shoes because every shoe so far has been in D. I don't know how that happened, but anyways, you know what, let's go on a more positive note because we have our next item, and our next item is the Brat fur jacket, and this I actually still use to this day, and I use it a lot. I love this fur jacket. It's so cute. I actually am going to rate this fur jacket in S tier. It's so cute. I really do love this. And now we got our last 3 Brat items, and okay, so now first is the shorts. Okay, so for the shorts here, I actually really do love these shorts, and they are iconic. They were like the free version of the jellyfish skirt when they came out, and I think they're really cute, but I don't wear them a lot anymore, but I still do like them a lot. So I think I'm gonna rate it the same as I did with the top, and I'm gonna give it a B. I know a lot of people do like these shorts though. I just personally don't find myself wearing them a lot because I forget about so many items that exist. Like most of these items in the tier list, I kind of forgot existed, but one thing I didn't forget that existed was the Brat top right here because dude, it's just iconic. It literally says Brat like the album, and I do like it a lot. And you can also toggle the text off, which is really cool too, but I do personally like it. And I also love that you can actually color the text text too. And a lot of their items don't allow you to do that. Like when there's graphics, like you can't color the text like this that well. And so I'm happy about that. And so I think I'm gonna actually have to give the Brat shirt an A. Like it is just really iconic to me. But then we also, lastly, in the Brat collab, we do have the glasses. I do like using these glasses to be above the head. And I also have to scale them up more recently these days because my hair is so poofy. Like I always have like a lot of volume in my hair on Dress to Impress. So I really do love these glasses. They're just so like party vibes. And I'm gonna give the glasses also an A. I do use them a lot. So there we go. That is my Brat items. I have like almost 2 items in almost every letter except on D. I only have the shoes. So I literally don't even know what you would say this collab is on average. I have no idea. Like, what do you guys think on average? I'm like ranking this collab. Okay, and based off of my emote, what do you guys think the next collab is? Yes, that's right. We're doing the most recent one, which is Katseye. So I did already do a tier list for Katseye. So I'm gonna go through this like pretty quick compared to the other collabs because I have already ranked all of these items on a separate video if you want to go check it out right here. But I also change my opinions a lot. Like every day, like I have a different opinion on an item. So if I rank these items a little differently compared to that tier list video, that's why I just change my opinions very easily. But anyways, let's get started with the Katseye light stick. Okay, so the light stick, I never really use it, but hey, it could be good for like the twice, like making a twice light stick or just any light stick for a K-pop group. I'm gonna give it a B. And then we also have the pinky up boots. Y'all, I guess I'm a hater of shoes because I don't really care about these, but I'm gonna give this a C instead of a D because it does have a lot of color options. Like, look at this. We do have like so many colors that we can do on them. So yeah, I'm gonna do a C, even though I don't use them that much, okay? But then we also have these shoes, which I actually do love these shoes. These shoes are so good. I'm giving these an S tier, okay? Maybe I didn't even do that in the, I don't know. Did I do that in the tier list video when I first did it? I don't know, but I'm giving them an S tier, okay? I love these shoes so much. They're the pinky up leg warmers. These are so good. I just think the toggle to have only the leg warmers is where it's at. The shoes, however, they're a little interesting. I mean, they look like slippers, but at the same time heels. They're a little confusing, but I do really like the leg warmers toggle. It's just so good, and I love that I can make it rainbow glitter like this. Then we have the pinky up corset and also the skirt, and actually in my tier list video, I forgot to include the corset on my tier list, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But here is the corset right here, and you can also remove the badge as well. I actually personally like the corset more than the skirt. Oh my gosh, they have this only belt toggle. Wait, did they have this before? I think they actually added it. I don't remember them having this before, so I think they actually did end up doing it. This is going up, okay? This is now an S tier. I'm so happy to have an only belt toggle. Like, what? Or no, was I asking for like item adjustments on it? Wait, I think that's what it was. Okay, A. I'm giving an A then. Okay, but the top, I'm giving S tier because I do love that toggle to have like just the corset in the middle. I think that's so cool. Like, that is so cool. I don't know. I think it's just really useful for layering and stuff. Speaking of useful layering, we got Sophia's set. I really love her dress. There's no toggles on it though, but I do love all of the little like frills. But the under part here, I don't use that at all, like ever. So this is what I'm gonna rank it. I'm gonna rank the little top a D, and then I'm gonna rank the dress a B. I'm gonna rank it a B. And then we have 𝘼𝙗𝙤's set. So here is the dress. I love the only fringe toggle. That like makes it S tier for me. The skirt is a little like, I don't ever use it. It is pretty, but it's like a little too thin. So even if you layer anything in with it, like it will get like covered. So I think I'm gonna rank the top, like I said, that's S tier. The skirt, I'm gonna give it a C. We have Manal's set now. And so I personally do really like this heart necklace. And I love that there's item adjustments on it. I love how big the heart necklace is. I'm giving that an S. And then the top, I'm also gonna probably give an S tier too because all the colors, and I just love this corset so much. Also the belt, like all the short parts, like this is also so cool. Like I think Manal's set is entirely S tier. I don't know, maybe it's just because I really love her and I want her to be back in Katseye. I could be a little biased, but I personally do like it a lot, okay? And this is just based off my opinion. So if you disagree, well, we agree to disagree then because you can't argue with me through here, through the camera. But now we have the code items here. Personally, I don't use these 3 code items down here. They're pretty, the charms are pretty, but I don't use them that much. So I'm gonna give a C for the necklace. I'll give a B for the charm bracelet and like the nails, because those are better. Or actually, you know what? The necklace is getting a D, and then the waist belt is getting a C. That's my ranking for those, personally. Now, we also have next the Megan set. This is what it looks like, and I personally love, out of all these 3 items, the top the most. I love the top only toggle and the sleeves only toggle. We need more sleeves like this. And then we also got these shoes. I don't really use these shoes that much, but I do like the leg warmers. I do like the like socks or leg warmers, whatever you want to call it. And the skirt's also kind of cute, I guess. But the skirt is already kind of similar to this one here. And I think I said that in my tier list video too. I don't know. It's kind of similar with the fact that there's like a flower on it and stuff. I don't know. That's just my opinion though. Anyways, let's go ahead and rank these items. So I'm gonna rank the top an S tier, and then the skirt, I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give the skirt a B, and then the shoes, I'm gonna give it a C. I feel like my opinion's changed a lot on Megan's set, so that's mine. And no hate to any of the girls at all. Like, this is just based off their items. I love the girls of Katseye. But now we have Daniela's set. This is what her set looks like, and you can see that her jeans have like an only chains toggle, which is so cool, so good for layering and stuff. And then here is her top, and there's just removed necklace and sequins. And then we also have this boa, which we can also have no animation. I think the boa is really cool. I wish there was item adjustment on it, because it kind of reminds me of the jacket that's in VIP that like mask players can also wear. Like, if we can have item adjustment on this, why can't we have it on the boa too? You know what I mean? I wish it had that. Since it doesn't, I'm gonna rank that like boa thing a C. And then the jeans, I'm gonna rank those an A. And then the top is getting a D. I don't think I'll ever use the top personally, and I don't really like the toggles that much. Now we have Laura's set, and I love her top because of the only flower toggle and that there's item adjustment on this. The fact there's item adjustment on this and not on the belt for the pinky up skirt is kind of crazy, I can't lie, but I do love this so much. The top is definitely going to be getting an S tier for me. And then next we have her shoes. I guess I'm a hater of shoes. I don't know, maybe I just don't really find many of the shoes Dress to Impress makes like really unique or different, or like adding a lot. I don't know. I mean, I wear the same pair of shoes most of the time, so maybe that's why I'm like this. I don't really care about these shoes either, but I do think the details on the side are really cool, so I do think they're kind of different. I think I'm gonna give these shoes a B. I think I'll give them a B, because I feel like I've just been too harsh on the shoes, honestly. But then we also have, if we go up, we have this skirt, and I don't know, the skirt's kind of I don't know, like the fact there's only 2 colors, like you can't even color like the individual beads on it. Not really my favorite either. I'm gonna have to give this a C. I'm sorry, Laura, I love you, but that is the entire Katseye collab ranked. So I don't know, I think I have mostly, okay, wait, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in S tier, but I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in C tier. So I don't know what the average is. Nathan will put it up on the screen for you guys, but I do like a lot of the items in it, more than not liking them as much. Next, we have the Lady Gaga collab that we are going to be ranking the items. And I actually thought there was more items in this collab, but there actually isn't that many as I thought. It's kind of similar to the Brat update, like almost, like they only have like a couple more. There is also a reward item, but I personally don't have it because you had to play like 7 rounds of Garden of Eden, and I was not doing that. Like that would take too much time. So I'm not ranking that item since I don't even have it, but we are going to rank the meat dress and meat shoes, which was iconic. I can't lie. Like while the collab was out, this was iconic because it was like based off of an outfit of hers, and people would wear the meat dress and the meat shoes and go into the meat room back when that was still around and Dress to Impress. And I think that it was just so fun, but I never used the items. Like I said, like I love these items while they're in the collab, but once the collab's like ended, I barely touch the items anymore. So I'm gonna give the meat shoes, I'm gonna give them a C because they are more unique. I just don't really use them. The meat dress, I'm gonna give it a B. Now we have the lady in red dress and also the hat. So the hat doesn't even have item adjustments or anything, so I already don't really like it because it doesn't fit the head well. And then the dress has an only skirt toggle like this, and then an only sleeves toggle. The sleeves are really, really cool. I gotta use those more often, actually. So I'm gonna give the dress, I'm gonna give it an A, but the hat's getting a D. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Then we have the vanity top and skirt. So this is not a dress. It's a skirt on its own and a bodice on its own. So we have the bodice here. So we can have only the bodysuit like this, or we can have only the lace, or we can even have only the choker, which I think these toggles are really nice. But then these are my favorite toggles, especially one toggle in the skirt. We have only the skirt, and then we have only the tights, which I do use these tights a lot. So for that reason, I literally have to give this skirt an S tier. The top is cool too, but I'm just gonna give it an A, honestly. But the skirt, I have to give it an S tier because I use it so much. And also this tier list is looking so huge right now. Next item is the golden lashes. I don't use these a lot, but I'm happy they have item adjustment. But wow, they're crazy. Honestly, these might be good for like doing like big item adjustment projects, but I don't really do those a lot personally. So I don't know. I don't really like the golden lashes. I rather just use the lashes code. I'm gonna give these a C. Next, we have the Chromatica glasses right here. They're really, really cool looking. They're really big too. There is item adjustment on them, and so I do appreciate that. I just don't find myself gravitating towards these glasses as much as the Brat ones personally. So I think I'm gonna put this in C. I'm gonna put this in C. We also have the disco dress, which also is really cool. Just a little hard to like design, but I still really like it a lot. I gotta try to find a way to design this better. So I'm gonna put this in B. And then we also have these spiky heels. I actually do really like these shoes because we don't have any like spikes coming out of heels that much, and I really do think these are good for like the rock themes and stuff. So I'm gonna give these heels, actually, I'm gonna give these an A. And that's good. I feel like I'm redeeming myself from hating on so many shoes earlier in the video. And probably one of the most like intricate pieces of the Lady Gaga collection is the lady in white. We have the no cape toggle here, but then we also have only the cape. This is actually a really cool item. I do wish that they had a toggle where it got rid of the part that's around your face a little bit. I feel like that would be nice, but overall, I think it's really good still. I'm gonna give it an A. Oh, I said I wasn't gonna rank this, but it's actually on the tier list. It is the one item that I don't have from the Lady Gaga collab because it is an exclusive reward for playing multiple rounds. I don't have it, but I do remember playing with it a lot when I was in like an early version of the update. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna give it B to be safe because I don't really remember much of like what it was like. Okay, and then this is a good item for like one theme, and it's like prisoners versus cops, or like that one theme, and it's just the mugshot like little like card thing. I think it's good for just that round and only, so I'm gonna give it a C. And here's our last two items. We have the spiky hat for attending the live event, and then we also have these latex heels. Both of these items I never use personally. The spiky hat is a little, you know, unique, but I just don't use it a lot. I'm gonna give it a C. And then the shoes, I might have to give it a C too. I feel bad because I'm like worried the average is gonna be a C now, but that is just genuinely how I feel about the items. So I'm sorry, Lady Gaga, I love you. I'm sorry. Okay, so now we only have 3 items left, which is the flee the facility. So first we have the sleeves, which actually look really similar to something that would be in the Lady Gaga collab. We can also have like no pattern on it. I personally never use these sleeves, but I think they are really good and useful for things. I'm gonna give this, I'm gonna give it a B. The dress is really cool too. Like, look at all these toggles. They did not play with the toggles on this one. Like, wow, there's so many different toggles, and I think it's really useful. Like, I do think it's genuinely really useful. I think I might have to give this an S tier. Like, I think that's really good. And the last item for the tier list is the hammer, and I never use the hammer, but there is a lot of funny toggles. Like, the smash one is really funny. I think it's really cool, but I just don't use it a lot. I think I'm gonna give this, I'm gonna give this an A. I'm gonna give this an A. So I don't know how you would even balance that out. It's an S tier, A tier, and B tier. Like, that's what the last 3 items are. But this is my overall tier list of all of the items from every collab. So now it's time to truly figure out what is the best collab. So Nathan, who's editing this, if you don't know, that's my boyfriend who edits the videos for you guys. He is tallying up what the average is for each one. So right here on the screen is the list from best to least favorite, in my opinion, based off of how I ranked these items to find out truly what is the best Dress to Impress collab. Also, it could be a little rigged because some updates have more items or less items than others. So take this with a grain of salt. This is just for fun. And let me know what your favorite collab is in Dress to Impress. Maybe even whatever is first place here isn't even genuinely my favorite collab. My favorite collab, I think, was the Wicked one out of everything because I just really like the movie. I'm gonna be deciding if the Katseye update was really truly good or not and share my true feelings on everything that happened in this update. And how we're gonna be doing that is through a tier list with every single item and feature added in this update. The Katseye update's about to leave, or maybe it's already gone by the time you're watching this, but I am just really sad that it's basically gone. But I also want to know, do I truly even enjoy this update, or is it just because it's Katseye that I like it? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be ranking every single item that is in this update. So first things first, it looks like I think this is Daniela's pants as the first item, which if you don't know, that is these pants right here, and there is some toggles have no chains or only chains. Now honestly, without this only chains toggle, I would probably rate this a D tier, but because of this only chains toggle, I think it adds a lot of points. So for that reason, I think I'm going to rank this a C instead of a D. That's just my personal opinion. We have a lot of jeans and Dress to Impress already, so that's just how I feel. But next we have the scarf or boa, whatever you'd like to call this, and this is what it looks like. And there is also a no animation toggle, so like your arms can move with it. My one thing is I wish this had item adjustments, honestly. Like if you're gonna have a no animation toggle, I wish that there was like item adjustments to like change where this goes. But I think the texture on it, or like the coloring, is really cool, like the stripes and stuff. I think this is probably one of our best like fur like low boas like this. I think it looks really nice, and just like the different colors you can do. I think I'm going to probably rate this one a B. It's not as like, not boring, but just like basic like the pants, but it's not like amazing, so I'm just gonna put it there. But now we have Daniela's top, so I actually really don't know what I would rank this one. I gotta look at this again. There is only like a toggle to remove the necklace or the top to like make it not sequins. I don't know if I would find myself wearing this that often, and this is no hate to Katseye. I love Katseye. This is just like how I would rank these items based off of how often I would use them. Like I love all the girls in Katseye. I love Dress to Impress. So no hate to the people who made these items or just Katseye in general. I just don't know if I would wear this personally, but maybe there would be a certain theme where I would wear it. So I'm gonna put this at B, honestly. Now this next thing though is Laura's top, and I love this because of the only flower. And when it's on the only flower, there is a toggle to have item adjustments. And you guys know, like I love when there's a toggle that makes you be able to transform an item into a completely different thing, like having like a double meaning for an item. Like this is so cool. We could like make this like a head item or something. Also, this girl's name's Labubu. Girl, she's stuck in 2025. But anyways, I really like that. And so I think I'm going to rank this, I don't know, like I think I might make it an S tier for that. I don't know if that's like too high. I'm sorry if that's too high, but that's just my personal opinion. So I like it a lot. And next we have Laura's shoes. Here's what the shoes look like. I think they're really cute, but I don't think they're like really special and different compared to things we've already had in Dress to Impress, but I still really like them. Like they're not like super duper basic like pants are. I'm gonna put this at B as well. It's a solid item. And lastly, on Laura's set, we do have her like skirt. To be honest, I don't think I would use this skirt a lot, you guys. Like I think it's pretty. I do like when skirts fan out a bit more, and this one doesn't. And so this is just my personal opinion. Once again, it's my personal opinion, but I'm gonna have to put this at D. I'm gonna have to put this at D. Like I'm sorry, I don't mean to be hateful, but yeah. And then next we have Manal's set, and I really like this heart necklace. I also love that this has item adjustments on it because guys, we do have another heart necklace, but with that heart necklace, there actually was an item adjustment, okay? And that's the everlasting love necklace here. This doesn't have item adjustment and it costs a currency, but then the Manal necklace doesn't cost anything. You just have to log in and then you get it. Like if you log in during the update, it just looks so much nicer. It's so much bigger, and you can also make it bigger. You can move it around, which I like a lot. So for that reason, it's definitely better than the everlasting love necklace. And so I think I'm gonna rank this an A. I like this necklace a lot. I don't know if that's weird to rank this higher, but that's just my opinion. It's like cutesy, okay? Next we have Manal's top as well. So this is Manal's top, and I really do like all of the colors colors on this top. If you can see, there's a bunch of different details you can do. And I think that makes it a lot more unique compared to other corsets we have. Also, a lot of corsets go all the way down to like the waist. This one only is like halfway of the torso, which I like a lot too. And so for that reason, I think this is an S tier. I think this is an S tier. I like this corset a lot. Maybe I'm being biased because I really like Manon, but I really like it. And also, they did not play with her stuff because the next thing is her like belt, and I really like this belt. Actually, it's like a belt but also shorts at the same time. I don't know. I really love this, and it's really good for layering, and you can like remove like certain things. It's just really good for like layering a bunch of like belts around the waist. If your waist like looks empty, you just put on the Manon shorts and like it looks so much better. And so I have to give an S for this one too. I'm sorry, I have to. Next item we have is the Katseye boots here, which are really detailed boots, and they're like from the scavenger hunt. So like here's like all the different colors you can do on these boots. There's a lot of different colors, as you can see. I really like all the different colors as well, but I don't know how often I would wear these boots, but I do love like the little like ties on the front and also like the back here. I do like that element of it. The heels also just like really cute too, and the buckles. I'm trying to like really take in all of this because this is the next thing I have to rank, and I think I'm gonna give it an A. I think it's a solid A tier item. And then the next item from the scavenger hunt is the Katseye light stick. Hot take, I really do like the Katseye light stick. I don't think I'll use it a lot though, but I do really like it because you can like kind of make it look like different K-pop groups because all light sticks kind of look the same, so you can use like item adjustments to make it look different. I do like that idea as well. And you know, I do love a little holdable prop, I can't lie, but I don't think it's an A. I think it's a B, but I still do like it a lot. But this next thing I see, I'm getting excited about. The next item I see, guys, is these leg warmers, and oh, I'm already putting this at S tier. These leg warmers are so cute. If you don't know, this was a quest reward, and out of all items from the quest reward, I think this is like the most worth it. These leg warmers are really, really cute. I feel like they're way better for detailed outfits, and if you want to wear leg warmers compared to the free ones right here. The free ones are cute and fluffy, but I really love like this like bubble look on these. And I know there's like a discoloration, but you can like actually like take that off if you just like make it the same color on color 2. And then it looks like this. And there's also a toggle to remove the shoe, so you can have any shoes with it, which I like. But then you can also have the only shoes, which the shoes are really interesting as well. They kind of look like slippers, but like high heels. It's very interesting. But yeah, I really love the leg warmers, so I'm gonna have to say S tier for that one. Like, I'm sorry, they're really cute, so I personally just really love it. But now the next thing is the skirt, and I do have a bone to pick with DTI for this. Now maybe it's changed, maybe it's updated, but I have something to say about this skirt, okay? I just really, really wish that Dress to Impress had a toggle on the skirt. I've been saying it a lot in every video when I talk about this skirt, but there is not a toggle or like a button to do item adjustments when it's the only belt toggle, and I feel like that would definitely carry this item if they had that. The skirt itself, it's a skirt, okay? It's like basically the same length on your bottoms as the I think it's like the bunny set here, the bunny shorts. Like, they're very similar in length, and like I don't think I would ever use this skirt. Like, you see that? That's like very similar in length, very, very similar. So like we already have an item kind of similar without the belt, so I think the belt really carries this, and especially the only belt toggle if there was item adjustments. So for that reason, I really do love the belt. Like I said, it's carrying it, so I'm gonna give it an A, but it would be S tier if we had item adjustment on that belt. And now this next item, a lot of people overlook, but I have to share with you guys, and it is right here on Sophia. It is the little top behind her Gabriella dress. This top is really cute. I love like the lace accents, but I don't know if I would use this that often. It could be a nice base piece, like when you're planning on layering a lot of tops over something, so it could be good for that. But I think I'm gonna give this C because it is very similar to other tops, similar to the jeans that is also in C, but it also is kind of special in a way as well, so I'm just gonna leave it at C. But then the next thing you can see here, we have Yoonchae's top. So I don't know what happened here. The items got a little out of order, but it's okay. We're gonna look at Yoonchae's top next, and this is what it looks like. And I really love Yoonchae's top here because you can see that there's an only fringe toggle here, and that is just perfect. A lot of people say it reminds them of jellyfishes, and when I think of jellyfishes, I think of Maddie Quick because she loves jellyfishes. So like, I think that honestly, this is an S tier item because of the fact that you can make like more ethereal outfits with that layering part. But also, I do like the other toggles are a part of it. There's only top, and then default has both of it. So, you know, there's different things you can do. I do also like the corset alone. It's very unique. It kind of reminds me of like a petal or like a tulip. Like if you want to be like a tulip, it just reminds me of like little tops of a tulip. I don't know if that makes sense. That's just kind of was giving. It's reminding me of a flower, and that's probably what it is trying to do. And so I really like it for that reason. But now we need to move on to the next thing, which is her skirt. So I don't know so much about the skirt. Okay, this is 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪's skirt, and I don't know. It's just like, it reminds me a lot of, I don't know why, but it's reminding me of the Ella code, like Ella's skirt. Maybe it's just the color, honestly, and also the length. It's cute. Like, actually, it does look really cute with Ella's skirt, in addition to Ella's skirt, if you get what I mean. I think it's cute. It's just like, I rather use Ella's skirt, but I also rather use like the jellyfish skirt is what people call it. If you don't know, it's in VIP, and it's right here. But I still think it's really cute. It's just like, I don't know if I would use it a lot. I think it's kind of similar to like C for me, but it's a little bit more like, if there was a section between B and C, I would put it there. So I'll just put this at the beginning of C, okay, to give it a little bit of a fairness there, okay? Like, I just don't think it's a B, but I also don't think it's a C. I think it would be in the middle. I can't decide. And now we have moved on to Megan's set, which I love so much. So I just really love the top, to be honest. The top is my favorite part of this, and that's what we're going to be ranking next. So you can see there's a top only like this, or you can have the sleeves only. The sleeves, in my opinion, carries this because we don't have enough like sleeves, and so I really like these sleeves personally, and the fact that you can individually color the polka dots on the sleeves like this is really cool as well. So I think I'm gonna give this an A. It's not an S, but it's an A, okay? I don't know if that's fair, but in my head, I feel like it's fair, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But the skirt, however, I'm not too sure how I feel about this skirt. I feel like it's very similar in a sense of this skirt right here. Like, you see this, there's a string around the skirt, there's a little flower on it, but instead there's a string around the skirt with a big flower on it, and you can't even individually color the flower. Oh wait, no, you can. Oh, I lied. You can. Okay, that actually gives some points, but you can't color the string. That's what I don't like, the fact that you can't color the string. But then with this skirt, you can color the string, I'm pretty sure. Yes, you can color the string separately. So I kind of like this one more. I like this skirt more, but I also still do like this skirt, but I just don't know if I like it enough. It also reminds me of a different skirt in VIP as well, to be honest with you. Like, let me go find it. I think it's this skirt right here. Kind of gives that vibe as well to me. So it's not like a special unique skirt, but it's still a nice staple piece. I think I might honestly sit this in C with some of the others. Oh my gosh, this is like looking super even right now. Like, oh my goodness. Maybe I'm being too harsh. I'm sorry if I am. And if you disagree with me, that's completely fine. This is just my opinion based off of what I would wear. But here's the next thing in Megan's set, which is these shoes. I really like this. They kind of look like baseballs, like the shoes do, which is cute. I also really like the leg warmers here. I love when we have some new leg warmers. Honestly, I think I'm gonna give these shoes a B. I think that's fair. It's not like terrible. I know we do have some leg warmers in the game, but I do like a differentiation of leg warmers. Like, leg warmers is something I could not get tired of having multiple different versions of, because I just wear those a lot personally. So I'm gonna honestly say the leg warmers are a B tier. But now we do have another item that we gotta look at, okay? And this is the last item in this main display area, and it is this dress. This dress, I think, is one of the most unique items here. There is no toggles, but I still really like it. It's good for layering, like really good for layering, and for that reason, I think the dress is an S tier, okay? I think the dress is an S tier. But now I'm a little scared because I think I'm about to make some people mad based off of what I'm gonna say next for these other items. So there's a code called Katseye, so make sure you redeem it unless you're watching this after the update left. You can't redeem it anymore. So in this code, there is 3 items you can get. You have the Katseye necklace here, which you can remove the charms and the logos, and then you have the chain belt, and you can do the same thing. And then you also have the nails, which you can remove the nail details, nail charms, and the bracelet. So out of these 3 items, I think my favorite is the nails. I think the nails is the best one. So we're gonna start with the good part first. The nails is really good. I think I'm gonna give the nails an A tier because if you don't have the summer baddie pass, which is the only like other nails that are in the game with like cute decoration on it, I think it's worth it. So I'm gonna give it an A. But then we have the chain. Now this chain would be literally S tier in my eyes if it wasn't for the fact that you cannot item adjust this chain, which makes me so mad because if you go to VIP, you can item adjust a different chain belt that's kind of similar. Like, look at this. I can move this around. Tell me why I can't move around the Katseye chain. Like, that's what kind of bothers me personally. I wish that we had more chains that had item adjustments for layering and all those purposes. So for that reason, maybe this is harsh, but like the charms and stuff are already on the bracelet. That is an A tier. So you're going to D. Like, I don't know. It just makes me mad that they keep adding like these waist things that don't have item adjustments. Like, I just want item adjustments on those things. But anyways, we also have the necklace, and honestly, the necklace, I don't know. Does that necklace have item adjustment? It doesn't either. Okay. That has to go to D B then, because I'm sorry, there's just no way you're not gonna have item adjustments. I think I am being harsh here, but I have to, you know what? We're balancing out the tier list right now, okay? Like, why is it kind of giving like a staircase right now? But the last thing is the pose pack. And honestly, the pose pack, I feel like we all know the answer to this one with the pose pack for the Katseye collab, okay? We got Pinky Up, we got Game Boy, we got Gabriella, we got Touch, we got Gnarly. We got 5 dances, which are all great. And so I think the pose pack deserves a D tier. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I think it deserves an S tier. It's really good. I think we needed more dances in Dress to Impress, and that is my entire tier list for the Katseye collab. So overall, it's an S tier update, but it's also very even in like amount of items. So I think that means overall it's just a solid update. S tier means solid. S for solid. I think it's okay. You know, I think it's a great update. Has some good items, has some items, and I feel like that's kind of expected for an update because everyone just has different opinions overall. It's time for me to be honest. Is the Valentine's update really that good? Today, I'm gonna tell you my true opinions. And I'm sorry in advance for how real this is gonna get. I'm really nervous to be doing this, but today we're going to figure out if the Valentine's Day update is truly good. And we're going to be doing this by ranking every single item so far in the Valentine's Day update on a tier list. And these are the tiers. S is I will wear this all the time, and all the way to D is I will literally never be wearing this. So no hard feelings to the people who made these items. They're all incredibly talented. This is just depending on if I personally think it fits my style or what I would wear in Dress to Impress. So let's see if this update is truly amazing. Again, this is all based off of my opinion, so if you disagree with any of this, that's completely okay and valid. This is just what I personally would rank these items. So the first thing is the bow and arrow. The bow and arrow item's really good. I feel like it will be more useful than not because I just feel like I won't wear it all the time, but it will be useful for when I need it. The next item is the lace jacket. So this is what the jacket looks like, guys, and also like you can remove the fur, the lacing, and the front lacing. I think this jacket's really cute. I just don't use it a lot, but like I honestly should use it more, so I'm gonna say it will be more useful than not as well. And the next thing is the lace pants, which is also another item that's part of this set right here, and I don't use these pants a lot. I can't lie to you guys. Like, I don't use them a lot, and that might be just mostly on my part for forgetting they exist, but I'm just gonna say I might wear this a couple times because I just don't wear it a lot. And then the next item is this jacket, and guys, I hate to say it, but I don't wear this at all, like ever. Like, I forget it exists. I'm sorry. Literally never wearing this, sorry. Like, but I'm not sorry because like this is just my opinion. Now the next set of items is actually right next to it, and it's all of these items here, starting with the arm puffs, which are useful for layering, but I never wear them just like because I like them itself. Like, I like it for layering, so because of that, I'm gonna say C. I might wear this a couple times. Now these ribbon leg warmer things, not warmers, leg wraps, that's what they're called. These leg wraps, I will wear this all the time. One thing about me is I am a maximalist, so whenever I feel like there's like not enough stuff on my legs, you will catch me wearing these like all the time. So that is an S tier. Next on the tier list is the corset, and there's only one toggle to remove the bows. I do wish there was a toggle to remove this like yellowish part. That would definitely give more points, but low-key, I might only wear this a couple times too. I'm sorry. And then the next thing is the ribbon skirt right here. So you can just have no bows or only the bows, which I really like the only bows toggle the most. And you know what? This is going to be our first A tier. I think it's really cute. Next is the rose items right here. And guys, the corset is the first one. And there's no toggles on these, but I really love the rose corset. It's so good for layering. I'm going to say I love it. I love that. Okay. Now the necklace, not so much do I wear that one. Okay. It's just like, it's too small to notice sometimes. Okay. I'm going to say literally never wearing this. Sorry. Like, I am sorry, but I'm literally never wearing that. And the next item out of the set is the sleeves here, which are really pretty. I'm just going to say I might wear this a couple times. Okay. The next item is the caged heart dress. And guys, this item does have a couple toggles. So it has this strap off and also cage off. I really do like this dress because of the heart in the middle. It makes me feel like I can cosplay a cute version of a Care Bear because because of the belly badge thing. And look, guys, yes, that plays a big part into if I can make a Care Bear out of an item or not, because I love Care Bears. I'm gonna put this in A. I love it. Next, we have all of these jewelry items right here in the free area of Dress to Impress. Honestly, the arm jewelry, I'm gonna say I will wear this all the time because it really does fill up your arms and I love it. The earrings, I don't wear that much. I'm just gonna put it in C. And then the necklace, I think the necklace is actually better, so I'm gonna put it in B, and that's my rating for those. Now, next is the bloomers. I literally never wear those, guys. I'm sorry. Like, they low-key look like a diaper to me. Like, no shade. Like, that's just like how I feel about it. Like, maybe I'll wear this if I ever have the theme baby, but like, I can't actually think of another time to wear it. Maybe I'm just not creative enough. But guys, this next item on the tier list, actually, I don't think even came back in the update this year, and there might be a good reason why, because no shade, no one really wears this item. And that item is the fairy heart skirt. This item looks so cute on its own, but guys, believe me when I say this, it is actually really hard to style, but it's cute. It is cute. It's just very hard to style. So with that being said, I am going to put in D. It's cute, but like, it's so hard to style. Like, you'll never catch me wearing it because of that reason. This jacket's also another item that never came back for the Valentine's Day update. It was in last year's, so honestly, I can see why as well. Like, it's hard to style. The texture of it's so realistic compared to everything else in the game. I am going to also put this in literally never wearing this. On the bright side, this next item did come back, and it was the heart heels here. These came out last year, and I think they are so cute. I don't wear them as often as I'd like to, but I'm gonna put in B. Like, it will be more useful than not. And this is another item that returned from last year, and this is the ribbon dress, and you can have only the ribbon toggle or no ribbon, and I really love that ribbon on it. It just really is good for layering, and I'm going to put this at A. I really love that dress. And the next item is this rose dress right here, and there is a toggle to remove the roses, and this just reminds me so much of the Dear Dolly set in Royal High, and it just brings back that nostalgia for me, but I don't really ever wear it. It's very pretty, but guys, I just don't wear it a lot, so I'm gonna say C. I think this other item also never came back. I'm not too sure. It looks like it's not here, so that's very interesting. So there's another item that came in the Valentine's Day update last year and just didn't come out this year, and that is the heart hands bag. This is what it looks like, and it has like really realistic looking hands on the sides, and there is this toggle, also a shoulder toggle. Now, low-key, I can get why this didn't come back. Like, okay, maybe it's camp to some people, but to me, this is low-key creepy. Like, I'm sorry. It's kind of creepy, the realistic hands of it all. And so I'm gonna put this in literally never wearing this, and I never did because it's kind of creepy. We also have the harp item here, which looks so pretty, and I love this. And I mean, I don't wear a lot, but you know, it is useful for some themes. So you know what? I'm gonna say B for this as well. It will be more useful than not. And the next item was reworked actually this year, and it is these, okay? The Valentine's Day bouquet. This is so cute. The behind toggle, we have the sniff toggle, sniff 2, and you can even turn it into the normal flowers, which is really nice as well. Honestly, I really love these flowers now, especially with the rework, so I'm gonna put this in A tier. I do love it. I low-key forgot to put the heart box of chocolates in the tier list, so guys, let's just say that this is also an A. I love the rework. Next, we have these 3 hand gloves. So here are the rocker hand gloves, and I'm going to put these ones at, I think it will be more useful than not. Then we have these hand gloves with the bow at the beginning of the ruffles at the end. And actually, guys, I will wear this all the time. I know I will. I will wear these all the time. I think these are so good, and they're my favorite gloves ever in the game now. And then we also have these gardening gloves. And for these, I'm going to give it, I love it. I actually really love the gardening gloves. They're really cute. The next item is this drinking glass, and there is no toggles on it, but I do love a nice holding hand prop item like this. I think this is going to always be useful no matter what. And so I am going to probably give this B. It will be more useful than not. And I think I would say the same for the bag of baguettes here too. Like, you know, it's not going to be used all the time, but when it needs to be used, it will be super useful. So I'm going to also say B. It's going to be more useful than not. The next item is this jacket here. And while this jacket looks really, really cute, I low-key rather just use my friend Nicholas's jacket. So I'm going to be putting this and literally never wearing this. I'm sorry. And the next item is this bag here, which I think is super cute, especially the pose. I really love the pose as well. For this one, I'm going to give it I love it. Like, I just really love the pose that comes with the handbag. It's very sassy and diva-like. And I also really love the glasses, which is the next thing. The way that you hold them like this is really, really cool to me. And I'm going to also say I love this. This is the next item. It's very like ballet vibes, and there are so many toggles on this, and I really love all the toggles. It looks really, really good too. So I think for this one, I'm also going to be giving I love this. I really love all the customization on that one. And next is this dress, which is so pretty. I love just the shawl as well. Only shawl looks really cool. I also love the only sheer overlay toggle. I love this. I feel like I'm going to be wearing this one a lot, like a lot. So I'm going to say S tier for this one. I really love all of those toggles, like a lot more than this one. This one's close to being S tier right here, but I feel like this one definitely beats it for me personally. We also have this shirt, which does also have very many toggles, as you can see here. So let's go through all these. We got the with jacket, we have only jacket, we have only the sleeve ribbons, which, oh my gosh, that gives me a lot of brownie points right there, because I do want more toggles with just like sleeve things like this. And we can also have only the neck ribbon. I really like everything, okay? I really, really like it all. I think I'm gonna put this one in I love it, honestly. I love it a lot. It's very nice. I don't know if I would rank it any higher, but that's just my opinion. Next is this hat, and it does have many toggles, as you can see, but I personally just don't find myself using many of these toggles. I don't know what I would use it for. I'm going to put this in C. Like, I might wear it a couple times. And then we also have the skirt that goes with this set here, which is a really cute skirt. I actually like never really got the moment to appreciate this. I love the only belt toggle. I wish there was item adjustments on the belt, but it makes sense because it's like a toggle behind an item that doesn't usually have item adjustments, so it makes sense why there isn't. But I think I'm going to put this one at B. It will be more useful than not to me. And this next item is these ballerina shoes right here, which are really, really pretty. Don't get me wrong. But guys, I feel like they look very similar to the Madoka heels, but they're like a more toned down version of them. So I rather just wear the Madoka heels at that point, low-key. So I think I'm going to literally never be wearing these because I will always just go to the Madoka heels. But the next two items is these right here. These hair clips are so cute. And then we also have the like bigger versions as well. And you guys know there's just like a million trillion bajillion toggles on these. Okay, so many different ways to wear them. I say million trillion, but there's like 6 toggles. Like, okay, I'm being a little dramatic, but you know, there is a lot of toggles on it. Okay, and honestly, I think I'll be wearing these all the time because we've needed hair clips. So I'm gonna put these both at S tier because they're both kind of similar in a sense. But now we're getting a little spicy because this is the Everlasting Love set, guys, which is currency items. Now I have ranked these before in low-key. I can't remember how I ranked these before because I did do a whole tier list video on all the currency items, and so my opinions might have changed over time. So no one clock me for my opinions changing, okay? I don't know if I'll be as harsh or maybe harsher. I don't know. So the first thing is the crown. It is 800 cash now. I remember I really didn't like how much this crown used to cost. So honestly, I will be wearing this all the time. Low-key, like I do wear this crown a lot. Whenever I think of a crown to wear, I wear this one, and it's cheap now, so I really love that. And then we also have the Everlasting Love top, which does have a couple toggles. So, you know, I'm gonna say it's gonna be more useful than not because the price is a little steep, okay? 2,100 cash is a lot for only a couple toggles. Still a good item, but like for that much cash, I don't know. Like you can see, we have the bodysuit toggle, skirt toggle, and sleeves, and you can also take off the sleeves for everything. I think it's nice toggles, but it's also like, okay, like the heart in the middle is not a new concept for Dress to Impress, I fear. Like, we literally have this dress for free, so it's like, maybe it shouldn't cost that much, low-key. But anyways, the next thing is this necklace for 500 cash. I swear it was like 300 cash before, which I think was more fair. I do wear this a lot, though. I can't lie to you guys. I do wear this a lot. I would give this S tier if it didn't cost so much money for just a necklace, and yeah. So I'm just gonna put it at I love it. I low-key would give it an S tier, but there's not even item adjustments on this necklace, guys. So I don't think it's worth it because most necklaces do have item adjustment on it. Like, for example, this necklace, item adjustment. This necklace, item adjustment. Like, every necklace has item adjustment, but the heart necklace doesn't, and you're making me pay extra for it. So it's like, yeah, no. But regardless, I do still wear it a lot. So I'm gonna put an A. Next is the shoes. I really love the shoes for one specific toggle. There is literally only 2 toggles on the shoes, but I love toggle 2 because then you have this really cute garter look. So you know what? But I think that the shoes being 1,500 is kind of a good price. I'm gonna say S tier. S tier for the shoes. I like the shoes. I like the shoes. Now the next things we have here is like VIP section here. Okay, we got a bunch of VIP items here lined up, and we have like this cane thing, and there's this toggle too, which is really cool. Honestly, I love this. I think it's so cool. I'm honestly going to give this an A tier as well. Like, I really love the cane. It's so cool to me. And then the next thing is this entire set here, which now feminine bodies can wear. So that is some like extra points for me personally, because I never really wear the mask body unless I'm recreating a character. And the first thing is this choker, which I low-key forget exists. It looks nice, but I forget it exists. So I'm gonna say I'm literally never wearing this just because I forget it exists, like I said a million times. We also have the shirt here, which looks nice-ish. I just wish there was like a toggle to remove this red part and stuff, you know, add a little bit more customization and all to it and everything. Honestly, I never wear this either. It looks really good for like a pirate type of like outfit. I'm gonna say I might wear this a couple times because, well, yeah, like maybe I'll wear it for a pirate theme or something like that. Now the pants to me are kind of like nothing burger, low-key. I think they're great for masculine, but as like a person who usually wears the feminine body, I'm kind of like, I don't need these, low-key. Like personally, this is just my personal opinion. I think if I was a masculine player, I would appreciate these so much more, but I personally don't care for them. So for me personally, I'm just gonna say I literally never wear these because that is the truth. And I feel like the same goes for these shoes right here. Like, I'm glad they fit on the feminine body and all. I personally don't use them a lot. I know masculine players might have a different take, but my take is that I just never wear these. So that's me. I'm sorry. Then we also have this dress, which is really cool because we can have like an only top toggle. You can get rid of the trim and the lace and everything. It looks really cool. I'm just gonna put this at B because I don't wear it a lot, but it's really nice. And then we have a robe, which I'm so happy about this robe. We've needed a robe, so I'm really, really happy about this. And honestly, I'm gonna put the robe at I love it. Like, I love it. And the next item is these furry heels. They're really cute, don't get me wrong, but I probably will only use them for a couple themes. So I'm gonna say that I also might just wear them a couple times. They are really cute though. Like, I love them. Don't get rid of them just because I'm saying that, please. I don't even know if I have that type of power. If I'm like saying, oh, I don't like an item, it goes away. I don't want this to be taken the wrong way. This is just my personal preference. Doesn't mean I want them removed, I swear. Now the next is this set here, which is probably my favorite thing that released in the VIP section. So I feel like I'm going to be very, very generous here, okay? So the top, first of all, I will be wearing this all the time. Like, bro, this is just so cute. This is so my style too. And then the next thing is the jacket. I actually love the jacket. I like it more than the laced jacket. For reference, this is the laced jacket, and then this is the newer one. I like the newer one more. Now the shoes, I probably would wear the least. I'm gonna say C for this. Like, I might wear it a couple times. I also really like the shorts, especially because of the pattern on them. I think that's just so cute. Also, like, look how detailed it looks. Like, you can actually see like the cloth texture on it, which is really cool. I'm gonna say that I think they will be more useful than not for B. And then the pearl necklace, I might wear that a couple times. Like, it's a cute necklace and all, but I don't know. There's not any item adjustment on it or anything, so I don't know. Next is this vest item, and unfortunately, you cannot wear it as the feminine body, so I do need to be a masculine player to wear it, but I really desperately wish that feminine bodies could wear it because we do need a vest item so badly. But also, you know what? It's fair because a lot of the items masculine players can't wear anyways in Dress to Impress, so you know what? Let's just let them have this, you know? But I do wish you could because I've been wanting a vest item like this for a while, so I'm gonna say I might wear this a couple times because, well, I don't wear the masculine body a lot, so I feel like that's why I'm putting it here. And yeah, so I did forget, guys, about these two items, the off-the-shoulder jacket and this hat. I forgot to put them in my tier list, so I'm just gonna say right now, the jacket, I would honestly give an A or maybe an S tier. I'm gonna say an A because I don't know for sure. And the hat, I would probably say a D. Like, I'm probably not gonna wear that hat ever. I love the jacket thing so much, and especially because it has item adjustment. And you guys probably know exactly what I'm going to rate these, okay? These are these hair clips, and you can like change the hair clips to be different designs, like an apple or bunny. I just love this. I love these hair clips. So I just know I'm gonna be wearing these all the time. And now we've made it to the Queen of Hearts set, which is a Robux set. Just so you guys know, the Queen of Hearts set does cost 399 Robux, so we're talking about real money here. So let's see if this is truly worth it. So first is the top, and there is a closed toggle, a cropped and closed toggle, and also you can remove the lace on every toggle. On average, guys, each item does cost 80 Robux because I divided the amount of items by 399, which means about $1 per item, I believe. So I don't know, I would say maybe this is worth $1, but it is just $1. So like, I mean, overall it doesn't sound like too much, but you just gotta keep in mind, you have to pay overall to just get one of the items. I do find myself using this top pretty often. I'm gonna say I love it. Honestly, I do. It's a really nice top. Now, low key, I don't know about the pants so much. There's only 2 toggles on these. You can have like a lace side or like this like strappy side. These are really nice, but like, doesn't it kind of look like it's like tattooed or painted on? But you know, like maybe it's just because it's supposed to be like latex pants or something. I personally don't really like these pants. I don't wear them that much. I honestly see myself wearing these pants more, or honestly these are like my favorite pants, but these are free. So I might use it a couple times. Okay, and then we also have these shoes. We can have them be regular heels or heart heels, which is really cute. And you can also take off the chains. I don't know if these shoes are worth $1 either. You could do outfit hacks to maybe make something look close to these. I think the heart heel is really cute though. I'm gonna say I might wear it a couple times as well. Sorry if I'm too harsh here. Like, I'm just thinking about like the fact it costs Robux here now. But next is this heart chain item, and honestly, I would buy this entire set for just this alone. This is such a cool, unique item. I know it wouldn't work with many themes, but I just love how it looks so much that I'm honestly going to give this, I love it. Like, I love it. And then the next thing is these sleeves, which I think is probably the best part to this set, because we get this vest thing, which is very similar to what I was talking about in VIP that only masculine can wear. I really like this a lot. I think it's so cool. I love all of the details you can do. And you know what? I'm gonna put this in S tier. I think it's really good. It's a really good item. Now, this next set has not released yet as I'm recording this, but this is the carry top right here, and you can see that there is 2 toggles on it to remove the lace or embroidery. Unfortunately, I don't even know the price of this, so I don't know how fair this is, but I think it is really cute. I'm gonna put in B. It will be more useful than not, I think, because of the cool flower decal on it. Next item in this set is the choker, which does have item adjustment on it, I noticed, but no toggles or anything. I'm gonna say also B. Like, I think that will be useful. And then the next item is the skirt, which is pretty, and you can have it solid or layer like this. And I don't know if it's worth money, to be honest, so I might wear it a couple times because, like, you know, there's other skirts similar to this that are free. And then the heels right here, guys, these have no toggles or anything. Like, literally in this picture is what you see. I think I'm literally never gonna wear these because I don't think they're really worth money, low-key. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really care for shoes and dress to impress personally, so that's probably why I'm like this. Like, if it doesn't have like a toggle to be something else, I kind of don't care for the shoe. Next is the Neapolitan set that I'm going to be ranking, and the first item is the hat right here, which is so pretty. I feel like we've needed a hat like this for a long time, so it's gonna be super useful for like really cute themes and stuff. So I feel like I'm gonna put this in B tier. And next item is the corset. You can have it mini like this or remove the ribbons, and honestly, I really love the detailing on the corset. I think it looks really cute, so I think I'm gonna actually put this at I love it. Like, actually, I really love it. And this next thing I am such a big fan of is these gloves with these bows here. So guys, I know like maybe I'm being a little too generous right now, but I think I'm gonna put this in S tier. Like, I will wear these all the time. I'm a sucker for really cute sleeve things because we've needed these for a long time. And also, I know that money is probably killing me that I'm not picking it up. I'm sorry, but these shoes are also really cute. I know I said I'm not really a shoes person, but I really like these shoes personally. I'm gonna put these in I love it. Like, I think this is my first pair of shoes I put in I love it. What the heck? I'm also just a sucker for ribbons, so that's probably why I'm ranking this stuff so high. Next item is the shorts, which you can't do any toggles on, but they are really, really, really cute. Like, oh my gosh, I'm really a sucker for these ribbons. Like, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna put the shorts in B. Okay, I'm gonna put in B. But out of everything in the set, I think the one thing I don't really care for is the necklace thing. Like, I kind of think it's low-key a scam that this costs candy, especially when this necklace already exists for free. Like, I'm gonna say that this is a D. Like, I don't see myself wearing this. But guys, these next items I'm seeing though, yes, I did put my code items here because, well, yes, like they came out in the Valentine's Day update too. First, we have the onesie, and guys, I love my bear onesie so much, especially the only hood toggle. It's so cute. I think the only thing though about this onesie, look, I know this is my own code item. You probably expect me to say S tier for this, but guys, I'm not doing S tier on the onesie because I wish there was a way to be able to make it so at least the hood can be adjusted, especially when I have the default toggle on. I know it's not possible because all of this counts as one item, but like the onesie part, it would be so nice if I could like use item adjustment on the hood because the hair sticks out of the hood, and I know it's not really possible to like do because, you know, it is a onesie and all, but I really wish there was a way to do this. So honestly, I'm gonna put this in I love it, but it is still really good. It's just like that technical issue is something that kind of docks points for me, but I do love my own code item, I swear. And I feel like me putting that in I love it shows I'm not being biased, but I do fear the next two items are S tier. Sorry. I love my new bear dress. I think it's so cute. I also love my bear ears, and especially now that there's a toggle for only ears as well, and the classic toggle's still there too. Like, I'm sorry, but these are both gonna have to go in S tier. Like, they're my items. I love them too, so they will be going there. The next item though is this really cute hat. It is from this set, which I still don't know how to pronounce, but this is the hat. You can have a no bow or only the bow toggle, which I really love that. So I'm gonna put this in I love it. And next is the poncho, which you can have this only fur toggle, which is so cute. I honestly love the toggles more than the OG toggles of it, or just like the OG version of these items. And so I'm going to put this in I love it as well. And the shorts, I'm probably not going to wear these as much as the shorts from the Neapolitan set. So I'm going to put this at C because the Neapolitan shorts are at B. And the next item is actually the shoes, which you can see I'm wearing in this clip. This was when testing was happening for the Valentine's Day update. And I don't think there's any toggles on the shoes or anything, but they are really cute. They haven't released to the weekly boutique yet. I don't know how much they will cost or anything, but they are really cute. I'm gonna say B for this one. And the next item is the bag. The bag is really cute and unique. I love it, but honestly, I'm never wearing it. Like, I never find myself wearing this bag. Honestly, I think the next time I'll see myself wearing this bag, guys, is probably Christmas time because it looks like a little mini Santa sack, which is really cute. So maybe I'll wear it then, but for right now, I'm not wearing it. The next item is the Rococo heels, and they are really cute. I love the bows on the front. Like, this is so cute, but I don't like the side part really that much personally. I know it's trying to fit a certain style. I think they will be really useful for certain themes like Rococo. So with that being said, I think I'm just gonna wear this only a couple times. And the next item is the Rococo dress. And guys, this item is cute and all, and we have so many toggles on it, but I feel like it gets to a point where like there's too many toggles and then it just gets a little overwhelming low-key. I think that this is really nice though. Like, it's a really nice item and just so much you can do with it, but I'm overwhelmed. That's how I feel a lot with like Royal High items these days too, because like the newer items have so many toggles that I never wear them because I'm just like overwhelmed by the choices. So personally, I think I might wear this only a couple times, maybe for the Rococo theme, and that's that. And then we also have the perfume, which is so cute. I've been wanting a perfume item in Dress to Impress. I think it will be very useful. I'm gonna put it in B. It will be more useful than not. And then guys, we have the Cupid set, the skirt and the top from the Valentine's Day quest. These are the rewards, and I love these items so much. I am going to be giving this skirt an S tier. I'm sorry, but like, it's that good. It is that good. And I'm also going to be giving the Cupid top an S tier as well. And the cloud item's the last thing. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna say I love it. I love the cloud, okay? Although it does block a lot of your outfit, I love the cloud item. And that is all of the items that I was able to put on the tier list I could remember. And this is what the tier list ended up looking like. And guys, I think overall this was a pretty solid update. Honestly, I think overall this update was super good in Dress to Impress. And this is just about the items alone, not even recognizing the quests that came back and all of the gameplay features and all of the new secrets and stuff. So I think this was a really good update. As you guys may know, there is tons, and I mean tons, of currency items in Dress to Impress, okay? There is actually quite a lot now, and today I thought it would be very fun if I talked about them, because is Dress to Impress truly scamming you? We need to find that out today. And what better way of doing that than having another tier list video where I do a tier list of all of the items that cost currency in Dress to Impress. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. And yes, I do have some unreleased items in here too, I do fear. So let's get started. Okay, by the way, this is our tier list actually, okay? So we have S is so good and worth your money. A is a very good item. B, solid item, but maybe price is a bit much. C, when will I ever use this? I don't know, but it's cute. And F is not worthy, low-key scam. Sorry. This is just based off off of my opinion, what I would say is very worth it or basically a scam. The first thing is the snowflake muff. You're gonna see me flip-flopping a lot in the face cam because of where it's just set up, but you can see this is the snowflake muff right here. It's 1,200 cash and you get this item basically. That's all this is, okay? Also, by the way, I didn't include any of the winter snowflake items because these were free of previous years. I don't know about you guys, but the fact that this single item, no toggles, is worth 1,200 cash, you're telling me that the witch set is 3,600. Like, that's pretty cheap for a set, right? The acoustic guitar is the same amount of cash, right? And I think this is worth it more. Not to start off really harsh, but I'm gonna say the snowflake muff is an F tier. It's low-key a scam, but that's just my opinion. That's no shade at all, okay? I love the items, but we have to compare, okay? The next item listed was the Jester Ruff, and this is what it looks like, okay? And I can't remember how much candy this is, so I don't even know how to like be able to say if I think it's worth it or not. Like, I don't know. I don't remember, but I low-key think it's not worth it. Oh, I feel like I'm starting off really badly here, guys, but trust me, there is some S tiers in here. Just wait. I feel like I could use item adjustments to make this exact same thing, so I think it's kind of a scam. Next is the crochet top, which is a bathing suit top. So this item is also really cute, but no toggles, nothing really that out there. And also, we got the swimsuit top from the baddie pass in summer. If you don't really care about it looking crochet, I would say like it's not really that worth it. It's not that it's not cute, it's just like, is it worth it, you know? See, I put IDK because that's just how I'm feeling with this. The next thing we have is the tropical shoes. These are also really cute, don't get me wrong, but there is no toggles on them. And guys, I feel like having toggles on currency items is like a big factor to me personally. I love when you can like do multiple things with an item. So honestly, if you have VIP, I personally don't think that these shoes are worth it either, because we have these shoes right here, guys, and you can toggle them to be sandals, which look very, very similar to those shoes in my opinion. Unfortunately, this is a scam unless you don't have VIP. This tier list is not looking good. I swear I'm not a hater. I love you, Dress to Impress. Before we get further into the video, I just want to say that my merch is now available on Callmehhaley.com if you want to purchase some for yourself for the holiday season, and depending on your location, it could deliver before Christmas, so make sure to head over there right now to see all the amazing options. And let's go ahead and go back into the video. Okay, so the next item on the tier list was the tropical top. We're doing all of the summer stuff right now, it seems like. Over here is the tropical top right here. This is what it looks like, and it's cute, okay? Don't get me wrong, it's very, very cute, but I'm also kind of having a hard time with this one because we do have other things that look a little similar to it where you don't really need it. Like, for example, this top here looks like it. Not only that, but it has more toggles. Like, this is from the Valentine's Day quest. It kind of gives a similar vibe in my opinion. For that, I'm gonna have to say it's also kind of a scam. Next, we have a tropical skirt, and this is very cute. I think I like this more than the top. I don't think there's really that much like it. The only thing I could say it's very similar to is the jellyfish skirt, but that's in like such a different aspect. I don't even know how much the price of this is, so if I knew how much the price of it is, I would have probably put it in B tier, but since I don't know the price, I'm gonna put it in C because I don't remember the price. I'm sorry, I just don't remember. Then we have the butterfly top, which I think is one of the best releases from the summer update. I think that this is the best one. I think it was 700 seashells, which is a lot. I think the price is a bit much because seashells were kind of hard to get, so I'm gonna put that in B. Next, we have the whole entire withered rose set, which is 5,200 cash, is what we're going to be ranking next. I don't remember what each item costed since I already own it. That is so annoying that I can't see the price of it. I just looked it up, and this dress was 2,500 cash, okay? And so this dress has an only top toggle, only skirt, and then this without the layer. And I think that this is very worth your money, okay? It's only 2,500 cash, which is pretty cheap considering the items we've gotten in this boutique here. I can see why like newer items probably cost more because of inflation and stuff. So I'm gonna say that this is so good and worth your money. This is my first S tier. I swear I'm not a hater, okay? It's S tier. The next item is the necklace here, and I think it was 800 cash. cash. Here's what it looks like, guys, and I don't even think that there's any toggles on it. Recently, it's been starting to clip into the body here, so that's gonna dock some points down, I do fear. I'm gonna say that this is C, maybe a little expensive, okay? And the next item is the sleeves, and I could not tell you how much these cost because for some reason, the wiki doesn't even know either. I think that these sleeves are very cute, but they do not really work well with some walk packs, as you can see here. I think they should probably go back and rework these sleeves to have similar animations to the 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 sleeves right here. You can see that there's toggles on it to have like specific animations and stuff, which I think is really good. I'm gonna give this a C because I don't know how much it costs and I don't know when I would use it because of the fact that the sleeves don't work with all the walk packs. Anyways, though, we have the Withered Rose like blindfold now. This is apparently 900 cash and it's not that bad of an item. There isn't any toggles on it, but I do like the fact that you have item adjustments on it, and I don't think we have like another blindfold really like that. We have like the eye patch and VIP here is the closest thing, but yeah, I like that a lot. So I think for that item, I'm going to actually just rank it a very good item because I just think it's worth the price since it's unique. This was weirdly out of order, but the next thing we have is the snowflake cape on the tier list, and the snowflake cape is 1,300 cash. I've been wanting an item like this for a long time, so although there's no toggles, I kind of have a bias towards this item. I think it's really cute. I might say it's a solid item, but maybe the price is a bit much. I would agree with the price if there was maybe like more toggles on it or something. Ooh, we have the Wild West set next, which I don't remember the price of this either. So the first thing in this set is the Wild West shirt. Here's what the shirt looks like, and there is 3 toggles on it, and this actually costed 1,200 cash. You know what else cost 1,200 cash? Not to keep harping on it, this muff did. The muff didn't have 3 toggles, so I think this is a very good item. I really like it, and it's also worth your money. I'm gonna put this in S tier. Then we have the cowboy hat, which, guys, this is 800 cash. There's no toggles on it, but it's unique. We don't have any other cowboy hats, so I'm gonna say it's a very good item. Now, next we have these pants, and these were also 1,200. I think there's cuter pants in VIP and stuff, but like it does fit for specific themes. We could get away with maybe using these, you know, and they're in VIP. So as a VIP player, I will say that I think these pants are low-key a scam if you are a VIP player. Next item though is the pistol right here, and there is 4 toggles of different animations of ways to hold it. I think that the pistols are really cool. The pistols are a bit pricey, I will say. I saw on the wiki that it costs 2,500 cash, so they are pricier, but I kind of think it's worth it. Would it be weird of me to say that it's S tier? I know that's kind of wild, but guys, it fits for so many themes. If you want to be a secret agent, if you want to be like a cowboy, if you need any character that has a gun, this is the only gun in the game, so I think it's really good and worth your money. Next is the gloves, and these are 700 cash, and there's no toggles on them. They're a good item, okay? But for having no toggles and stuff, I would say it's a solid item, but maybe the price is a bit much. I'm learning that I'm low-key stingy with my money. Yes, I bought everything, but if I were to realistically like rate what I think of these items, I'm kind of stingy with my money, so maybe that's why I'm sounding a little harsh right now. But the next item is the belt here, and we have 2 toggles. This belt is really cute. It can fit for so many things. It is 1,000 cash for this belt, which some would say is a little expensive for just 2 toggles, but I think it's a really nice belt, so I think I'm gonna put this in S tier as well. Actually, no. I think I'm being a little too nice there. I'm gonna put in very good item because there is other belts that I find myself using more too. Next, we have the grunge collection here. There's 3 items here. The first one is the ripped graphic hoodie here. So here is the toggles. We can have different graphics, and then we can have the sleeves off or the hood up or stripes off. I think this is a really cool hoodie, but it is 3,000 cash. Maybe that is kind of worth it. I don't know. Something about it feels worth it to me, but I don't know if I'm just trying to be nice. I think I'm gonna say the price is a little bit much. Again, similar to the snowflake cape, if I could, I would put this between B and A, but I'm just gonna put it down to B. It's a solid item, but maybe the price is a bit much. The next item we have here is the Ripped Knit Top. I believe that's what it's called. This one is my favorite out of the grunge collection. I don't know what it is, but it's just so good for layering. It's so cute. It's actually only 1,500 cash too, so I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna call this an A tier. I think it's pretty good. Look at that, guys. It's finally evening out. I don't look like a hater as much anymore. Maybe just by a little bit. I have one extra item here, but guys, I'm looking less like a hater. Now, the last item of the grunge collection is the ripped cropped over shirt, and honestly, it's wild that this is the same price as the last shirt, and this one has 0 toggles, but it is so good for layering. So I'm thinking we might move the ripped knit top shirt to S tier for me personally, and this is gonna go to A. It's a very good item. The next item is an item that got removed, I believe. Oh wait, it's still in here. 3,000 cash for the Kissy Lips bodysuit. This is what it looks like, and these are the toggles here, and I think honestly, I think this is very worth it. It has the same amount of toggles as the ripped hoodie. So you know what? I'm gonna change the ripped hoodie to there and put this in A as well. Like, okay, character development here. And next item is in the weekly boutique right now, the snowflake dress. And so this item is 2,000 cash. So this is what it looks like. There's no toggles on it, but it's 2,000 cash. It's cute. Don't get me wrong, y'all. It's very cute. 2,000 cash for this is a little interesting. I'm gonna put this in C. When will I ever use this? I don't know, but it's cute. Also, I just noticed I think I forgot to put in the snowflake boots, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about them. So if you don't know, these are what these snowflake boots look like, and this is the best item out of the entire set, and it is 3,400 cash. It's cute, but maybe the price is a bit much. Maybe it's worth it too. Like, again, it's like in between B and A in my opinion. Oh wait, I didn't forget it. It's right here. Sorry guys, I missed it. Okay, I'm gonna put it in B. It's solid. It's a cute item. And next we have the Everlasting Love set, which was a limited time set during the Valentine's Day update, which did cost cash. And so let's get started with the first item, which is the necklace. So the necklace does not have any toggles, and you're not able to move it around with item adjustments, which is a little unfortunate. So I also am curious how much it is, and it says on the wiki that was 300 cash. Okay, actually, that's not that bad. Okay, I like that. I use this necklace a lot, so I'm gonna put it in very good item. That's pretty cheap too. And the next item is the crown here, and I think the crown is very worth it because like we don't have a crown that looks like this outside of the shop, but it was 1,500 cash. But again, there's item adjustments on it, which is great. So this is gonna go for A. I think it's a very good item. It's reliable. We don't have a crown that looks like it, and although it's pricey, I think it's worth it. Next, we have the shoes, which were 1,000 cash. They have 2 toggles to have like the garters here or not, and I really love this garters toggle, and for it only being 1,000 cash, like, okay, sign me up. That's actually not bad at all. I'm gonna put this in S tier because I use it a lot. Last item is the corset. I don't really find myself using it all that often, but it is really nice for the sleeves part, and the price for this is 2,000 cash, and there's so much you can do with this. Like, this is really greatly priced. The concept of this being the same price as this dress is kind of wild. And you know what? I'm gonna put this at S tier as well. Now, this is a mini set from the New Year's update of 2024. You got these 3 items here, okay? So the first item right here is the dress. This is the sparkling dress. I really liked this. I don't remember how much it is, and honestly, I don't even care because it's S tier. I'm so sorry, I didn't even look up how much it was, but the toggles on this are so good. I'm sure it's worth the price. Like, I'm very sure. Okay, I just looked it up. It was 4,500, but you know, I'm still giving it an S tier. I love it too much. Next, we have the sleeve item. It's just one single sleeve on the side. And guys, this was 1,000 cash. Okay, I would say it's worth half that price in my opinion. So low-key a scam. Like, low-key, I'm sorry. Also, this necklace is also low-key a scam. I'm so sorry. The necklace was 500 cash, but I just feel like we have so many necklaces that look like that. So why even get it? Next is the Magical Girl choker. This choker costs 600 cash. And I think it's a pretty cute item. It's pretty solid. No toggles on it or anything. Can't even use item adjustments on it, but it's very pretty. I think I'm gonna put this in a very good item. I think it's very good. Next item is the hair, and the hair is 3,000 cash and has all these amazing toggles. I think it's worth it, honestly. It's really cute. I'm gonna put this in S tier. Now we're randomly taking a break from the Magical Girl stuff and we're doing the witch set. Here is the witch set. So the first item is the witch hat. and this is 900 cash. I think this is a really great item, and I'm gonna put this in S tier because I rely on it a lot for themes, and there's no other witch hat, and also you can do item adjustments on it. Next is the bodice, and this is 1,200, and there's no toggles on it, but it is a really good bodice. I'm gonna say it's a solid item, but maybe price is a bit much since there's no toggles on it. Next item here is the sleeves, which is in the same area, but I really like these sleeves because of how they connect like this. There is a little bit of clipping recently, which I don't really like, but these are only 500 cash, which is really good. Only 500 cash is crazy. So for that, I think I'm gonna put this in S tier because I do really like that item. And next is the witch skirt, and the witch skirt is 1,000 cash. I don't know when I would use it though, so I'm gonna put it in C. I don't know. Next we have these skull boots, and these are the 2 toggles on it. These are worth 1,500 cash. I would say solid item, but maybe the price is a bit much. I don't know. I feel like we have other boots that are kind of similar that aren't currency items. And here's the guitar, which is 1,200, and I'm gonna put this in S tier. Actually, I'm gonna put it in A for a very good item because there is a guitar in VIP. But if you don't have VIP, I think it's a very good item. These next 2 items, guys, I don't even care how much they cost. They're going to S tier, both of these. These are great layering pieces, okay? I'm pretty sure it's just 1,500 each for each of these because it's 3,000 total here. So I think it's worth it. The layering that you can do with these is amazing. It's S tier. Next is the coquette dress here. Is 900 cash. There isn't any toggles on it. It literally looks like just how that picture is. I'm gonna say it's a solid item, but maybe the price is a bit much since like you can't do much with it. Then we have the teddy bear, which you guys know I'm probably gonna have a little bit of a bias with, okay? So the teddy bear is 1,500. I think it's pretty fairly priced for all the different toggles. I'm gonna put this in S tier because it's a teddy bear. I'm sorry, I love teddy bears. And the next item is the summer ruffle dress here. The summer ruffle dress is in the shop still, and it is 3,000 cash. And guys, I'm sorry, but I don't want to be a hater again, but I'm about to be. This is a scam. It's a scam. Just to me though, personally, because you can kind of recreate that. Like if you have been in the summer update from 2025, you know that there's this item which looks so similar to it, and then you can just combine a top that looks very similar, and there you go. You have it for free if you have VIP. The next item is the Sweet Screams dress. This was 450 candy. I don't really know how to like rank the candy items personally because I didn't really play during the Halloween update this year, so I don't know how much this is, and I also don't know when I would ever wear it too, so I'm gonna put it in C. Then we have the strawberry dress, which is 6,000 cash. This is what the item looks like, and there is a little bit of toggles on it, I will say, but 6,000 cash is wild. We're gonna say good item, but maybe the price is a bit much, and by a bit I mean a lot much. The next item is the vintage mini dress choker, and this item is only 100 cash, but it's just like a little slither of fabric on your neck, and I feel like we have other things that can do this for you. That's gonna go in a scam, even though I know it's like cheap. It's just like, why would you get this if there's other things like it? Then next we have the dress, which is 4,000 cash, no toggles or anything, so I think that's a little wild, honestly. I didn't know it was this much. Like I didn't even realize. It's gonna go in solid item, but maybe the price is a bit much. I'm so sorry. Then we have the headband here, and this is 200 cash, which I think is very worth it, and I really like this headband, so I'm gonna give this S tier. I think this one's really good. I use it a lot, so I'm gonna put it there. Next is this big poofy skirt. You can take off the layer, and this skirt costs 1,000 cash. I think that's a pretty solid amount for this. I'm gonna say that this is a very good item, okay? Then we have the beige dress down here. It's 5,000 cash, and this is what it looks like, and there's 2 toggles. I think it's a good item because of layering and stuff, but 5,000 cash for this is kind of crazy. For that reason, I'm gonna say it's a solid item, but maybe a bit much. And I think the same's gonna go for this tank dress here. Like, what do you mean 3,500 for a tank dress? Like, what? Okay, I don't know about this one, guys. I wouldn't even say a solid item. I think I'm gonna say a scam. I'm so sorry. Then we have the coquette shirt right here below my face cam for 800 cash. No toggles on it or anything. I think I'm gonna put this in also solid item, but maybe a bit much. The next item is the Madoka skirt. This is what it looks like, and this is 2,500, and I think it's worth it just for the back bow. The back bow is really cute. I'm gonna say that this is a very good item. Here are the Madoka sleeves. These are really cute. This is 700 cash. There isn't any toggles, but I think they're really unique, so I'm gonna say it's a very good item. We also have the Madoka corset, and this is 2,500. There is a lot of toggles though, and I think it's worth it, so I'm gonna say for this one it's an S tier. I really like this corset. So the next item is the Madoka heels right here. These are 2,500 and there is just a couple of toggles to have the classic socks, the ballet shoes, and default. These are my favorite shoes in the game, so I have to give this an S tier. And now the gloves do have a few toggles right here, but they are 1,000 cash. I think it's a very good item. I think it's a very good item. Then we have the Jester bodysuit, which has a no vest, only vest toggle, and only shoes. This was worth 600. It's 600 candy, by the way, but I think it's very worth that because of all the toggles. I'm gonna give this S tier. I like it a lot. Now, it is kind of wild that the mask, which is the next item down here, is also 600 cash, apparently, from the wiki for Dress to Impress. I'm gonna say it's a solid item, but maybe a bit much because I don't know how much candy was worth. I always struggle from picking A or B. I'll do A. It's a very good item. I don't know if that's too much or not. Let me know in the comments because I didn't really farm for candy this year, I fear. And the next item is the Sweet Screams purse, which was 300 candy. I low-key think this is a scam because of the bow bag for Christmas. The bow bag for Christmas is literally from the advent calendar last year. So if you got it last year, you got this for free. And also you can get this now in the shop for how much? 200, which is way cheaper than the bow bag. So I think it's worth getting this, and it's kind of similar in shape. Then we have the Sweet Scream shoes, which are kind of like, okay, I don't know. It's shoes. It's shoes. They're cute, but I feel like we have shoes that could kind of give the same vibe. These were 250 candy, so they were cheaper, but I'm gonna say C. Like, when will I ever use this? I don't know, but it's cute, I guess. So yeah. Now for these last items, these were leaked shop items, so they're not even out yet, so I don't know what the prices of them will be. I know the prices of 2 of them though, because in my intro, I don't know if you saw, but this is my outfit. I was able to get 2 of the items from the update when it released too early. If you didn't know, like 2 of the items accidentally released for like 2 minutes in the shop and then they got removed because they're supposed to be for next week. I was able to get these early, so I feel like I can kind of judge how much these were and also the toggles and stuff for them. This is what the shop looked like for a couple of minutes. So you can see that the dress was 2,500 and the skirt was 3,000. You can see there's a lot of toggles on this dress, so I'm gonna give this S tier. I think it's so good. However, the skirt being 3,000 with no toggles, and like it is cute, it's pretty, I wouldn't call it an S tier, but I think it is a very good item. Now for these other items, I can't judge it for its price, so I'm just gonna judge by how it looks. This candy cane is really cute. We don't have any holdable candy canes, so I'm gonna say it's a very good item. These shoes are also really cute, but they kind of look like the Alphaba boots. These are the Alphaba boots for reference right here. Maybe it's too early to judge because like obviously we don't know what the toggles are like. Just judging based off the picture because we don't know the toggles yet. It's a scam! And the last item is these cute little wrist cuff things, and I feel like we already have something similar to this too. And no hate to Dress to Impress at all in this video. Like, I don't blame them for having things similar. Like, these look very similar to me. This isn't hate at all because like it's just you guys have so many items down the game, so some are obviously going to look more similar than the others, but because of the items looking similar, it kind of helps me decide if it's really worth it, if it's a currency item. So with that being said, I'm gonna say it could be a scam, but we don't know yet. There could be good toggles on it. So I think this is my tier list, guys. I think that I didn't do too bad of a job. I have more S tier than anything else, so I'm feeling a little nice this time around, okay? I'm feeling a little nice, and I think this is a more even playing field, I think. So I am going to be ranking the advent calendar. I want to know if this advent calendar truly is the worst. I've been getting a couple comments of people saying that this advent calendar this year is really bad somehow, and so I want to know for myself, are these items and things worth it? So let's go ahead and get into the video. So according to the advent calendar, day 1 is the Christmas tree hair. So I have my tier list here, and here is all of the tiers. We got S for slay. I could see myself overusing this, or it's unique. A is pretty solid item. I will find myself using, probably not as often as S, but still. And then B is it's okay, I just don't know how often I would use it. And then C is I could probably only see myself using this for like one specific theme off the top of my head. And F is not worth the stress of finding the doll, to be honest. The doll being the Lana elf or Christmas doll that we had to find for every advent day. So for day 1, it is this Christmas tree hair. And honestly, I really like the Christmas tree hair because you could be like Kuromi or something with it. And like I've seen some people do it on TikTok. So I kind of like it, but I don't think I will see myself overusing it. So I'm going to put an A, but I really do like it. I think it's really, really cool. And also, like, there's some really cool toggles on it too. I'm gonna like try to find the hair. Here it is. But you can see like there's a no bangs toggle or only bangs toggle, which adds like these cute little hair clips in your hair, which is kind of good. Like if you don't have VIP, you can pretend like these are like the hair clips, the star hair clips, but like they're not really. I just think it's a really cool hairstyle for layering other hairs with it and stuff. And this is the next item. It's this striped sweater, which I could see myself honestly overusing this because it's such like a basic item. So I feel like we could rely on it a lot for a lot of themes. And I always find myself needing a striped shirt, but then when you put the pattern on, it goes vertical instead of horizontal like these stripes are. So I'm gonna say it's a slay item just because it's like a basic item that you can rely on that I could find myself overusing. It's not unique, but it is a good base item. And also we have the next day on the advent calendar, which is day 3, which is a walk pack, which I kind of forgot what this walk pack looks like. Is it the ice skating walk pack? I'm not too sure. I think it is, yes. So here is the ice skating walk pack, and I think this walk pack is really, really cool. But my only thing about this pack is like we don't even have ice skates in the game. If we had ice skates in the game, I would say, you know what, this is way more worth it, but we don't even have ice skates. I don't really find myself using this that often, like maybe for like 1 or 2 themes, like maybe even mostly 1, like if I was just being a figure skater. So I'm gonna put this in C tier because again, I could only see myself using this like for 1 specific theme. My new limited time polar bear Haley YouTube's plush is out now, finally. This is for a limited time only, so make sure to head over to callmehhaley.com or youtube.com to get this plushie for yourself now. So let's go ahead and get back into the video. But now it's time for day 4 in the calendar. And guys, this is like a necklace and it's part of a set. And I don't remember if this necklace has toggles or anything. So I'm gonna actually go look at it and see because I don't know. Here it is. Okay, it does not have toggles. This is what it looks like. And guys, I'm recording this before the New Year's update's out, but there is an item in the New Year's update that looks very similar to this already to me. Now, I know these don't look similar in these pictures, but there's a toggle on this VIP necklace. This necklace is in the VIP room that kind of gives me the same vibe. So I'm just like, okay, maybe I don't really need this necklace. Like, I don't know if it's really worth finding the Lana doll for anymore. I'm gonna put this in not worth the stress, honestly, but that's just my opinion. I'm sorry if you liked the necklace. That's just my opinion though. So yeah, let's go ahead to the next day, which is day 5, and it is the heels that match the set as well. And these heels are really cute. And again, I said I'm recording this before the New Year's update, so there is no toggles on these heels at the moment, but with the New Year's update, there's a toggle to remove these shoes, and it's just these, which I love, just like the fishnet part, honestly. So with that, I think I'm going to put this. I think the layering really adds a lot to like the shoe part. It's really hard to layer like the bottom part of your outfit, so I'm gonna say it's a solid item. Like, it's an A tier to me personally. I really like it. Okay, and then after that we have day 6. So day 6 was this right here, and I'm pretty sure we have all of the custom makeup for it, or is this not even the same eyes? I'm not too sure. I think these are like roughly the same guys. Okay, yeah, so we got all the custom makeup pieces to this, I think, and so I guess that's pretty good. Like, I don't mind having some custom makeup. Overall, this face is just like kind of, I don't know, I feel like I could recreate this with custom makeup I already have. Personally, I don't mean to come off harsh here. This face is very pretty. It's not that the face isn't pretty, it's just if it's unique to me or what I personally find that it's not really worth the stress of finding the doll. And I'm also gonna say that for day 7 as well, because it was 100 snowflakes. If you don't remember, we got 100 snowflakes on day 7. 100 snowflakes is really not worth it to me personally, because I already had the sassy walk pack that you got for snowflakes. This walk pack right here, 650 for this walk pack, which is a really good walk pack. But after I got this walk pack, I had no purpose for snowflakes anymore because I already have all of these items from last year's advent calendar. And so 100 snowflakes was kind of like, was it even really worth the stress? I also saw some people saying like, that's not really a lot of snowflakes. And like, you can only buy one thing with 100 snowflakes, which I'm sure a lot of people already bought first by the time that day happened. And it was the Santa hat for 50 snowflakes. So I'm not sure why it took them a week into the update to give 100 snowflakes. I feel like 100 snowflakes snowflakes is good as like a first day prize personally. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about the snowflakes. Was it too little or too much to you? I feel like it wasn't enough for those players that needed the other winter items, you know? So that's why it's kind of low for me. But the next thing is the gingerbread plate. This is actually like my absolute favorite item from the advent calendar. So I'm gonna say slay. I don't see myself overusing it, but it is unique. That's why I really love it. I'm sure you guys might have already seen this outfit in one of my other videos or on my stream where I made it, but I made this chef outfit for the gingerbread plate. And I think this is the only item out of the entire advent calendar that I made a whole outfit surrounded by. And so I just really did love this plate. I just think it's so cute. The little gingerbread like taking a bite out of the milk here. Like this is just so cute. And also people could use this plate to display other things with item adjustment, like making a cake on the plate. It just opens a new window for a lot of other cool outfits. So it's an S tier to me. And day 9 is the hand mirror right here, which I've been waiting for this mirror to finally come out for so long. I haven't really messed around with texturing it and stuff, but I think it looks so pretty and I think it matches for like a lot of themes. It's just a nice little hand prop, and that's why I like this, because I feel like we haven't gotten a lot of new hand props in a while. Like we have all these hand props, but the last new thing we got from here, I don't even remember when it was. Like honestly, I think personally that this is also going to be S tier because it's just unique. It's just unique and really, really cool. I really love it. And it looks like we have day 10, which is another walk pack next. So let's go ahead and see what this walk pack looks like. We gotta like relook at it. I'm pretty sure I know what it looks like though. It's the freezing walk pack here. Personally, I like this walk pack more than the ice skating one because I feel like I could find myself using this more often, and especially for roleplay videos and stuff like that. I feel like I could see myself using it because not only does it look like you're freezing, it also looks like you're like so scared that you're shaking or something. I feel like you could interpret this to be any kind of emotion you really want it to be. It doesn't have to be like freezing. So I really like this. I think I'm gonna make this B because like it's a good prize from the advent calendar, I think personally. After that, we have day 11, which is this dress. So let's go ahead and check this out. I might need to unequip this walk pack so I can actually look at it, but let's see. The ribbon dress, here it is. Now, as I'm recording this, there is no toggles on it. I don't know if they're planning to add some later because I know they added some toggles later to other items. So I don't know, but this is what it looks like. And I don't know really what to say about this item. Like, I don't know if there's anything that's really like sticking out to me personally. I do like the little neck thing up here, like the ribbons around the top. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. It's just like, I'm so neutral about this item. I have nothing good or bad to say about it. I don't know if I should give this B or C, to be honest, because I just don't know. Like, it's not even about like using it often or what. I guess I'm gonna put it B because it's just right in the middle, but it's not even about using it often or what. It's just like, I literally don't have an opinion on that item. I don't know what it is. It's just like, it doesn't wow me, but it doesn't make me like mad when I look at it. I don't know what to say about that one. I don't know why. And then the next item is this candy cane face. So let's go over here and check it out. Here is the candy cane face, which I think looks really cute. I love the eyes looking off to the side. It has like some little white wisps of color in the eyelashes. We got this like peppermint eyeliner and cheeks, which is really cute. Now, I like this face more than the other one. It adds like a lot more unique custom makeup features as well, but it is candy cane themed. So I feel like I could only see myself using this for like 1 or 2 themes again, which makes sense because it is a Christmas themed item. But you know, just because of how I'm ranking these things about how often I'm going to be using them, I think I'm going to put this in C because I could probably only see myself using this for like 1 specific theme off the top of my head, which is what I just did. And by the way, just because I rank something low doesn't mean it looks bad. It's just about how often I would use it or how useful it is to be added to the game, in my opinion. So the next item is the Snow Witch sleeves, and this is day 13. And I think these sleeves are really cute. I like the like part on the hands. That looks really cute too. There's no toggles on these at the moment, but they are really nice sleeves. And I feel like they match really well with the snowflake type things. Only tights like this looks kind of cool together. So I do like them. I think I will put this in A tier. It's a pretty solid item I will find myself using. So I'm gonna leave it there. We have 3 more items left now, guys. So let's go ahead and go to day 14, which is the day that I'm recording this on. I already know what day 15 and the bonus prize is as I'm recording this. Sorry, I did see the leaks. I do fear. Day 14 is this ribbon jacket. There is no toggles on it as I'm recording. I don't know if they plan on adding any. There's a lot of stuff you can skin color. I think this is a really pretty item. It's really cute. It would be nice if we could actually like put textures on everything, like the bow. I would love to put glitter on the bow. I think that's the only thing really. Does that mean we can't put patterns on the bow? Okay, that definitely docked some points for me. If I was able to put patterns on the bow, I honestly think I would have put this at S tier, but since I can't, I'm gonna just say it's a solid item, but it's really cute. But now with these last two items, I don't have them. My ranking is probably not going to be that accurate because like I feel like a big factor into me liking an item is if there is item adjustments or toggles or like being able to put patterns on it. And this next item is this like cape item, and we gotta zoom on it. It's very, very tiny, but it's the cape item from this one sneak peek video where it's like that ice. It was like one of the first sneak peeks we got for the winter update, and it looked really cool in the video. I don't know if it actually has physics like that video had it, but it looks really cool. I'm gonna say A tier because I think it's really cool. I'll find myself probably using it for a lot of winter outfits because it's just so pretty and so cool. So I think it is worth it, honestly. I think it is very worth that. And then let me see. This is the dress. This is the secret prize item. I wish I could see the toggles on this item. Since I'm recording this before, I will probably put it in B because I don't know how often I would use it. Like literally, I don't know how often I would use it because I don't know if there's toggles on it or not. If there is no toggles on it, I would honestly put it at F tier because like I feel like it's a pretty basic dress. Like I just think it might need some more toggles to it. If not, like I think it should be there. But if there's toggles to it, I might put it at A or leave it at B. Like it just depends on what the toggles are. But that is my overall ranking. We have 3 items in F tier. 2 of them are not even items. It's just like a face and snowflakes. We have 2 items in C tier, which is a walk pack and a face. And then we have 3 items in B tier, walk pack, and then 2 items is 2 of the dresses in the advent calendar. So I guess I'm just not a big fan of dresses and dress to impress. And then we have 5 items in A tier and 3 items in S tier. So only 1 item is below B tier, like 1 actual item, and then the rest is just like walk packs or faces or snowflakes. So I think overall the advent calendar this year was really good. I don't know why a lot of people were saying it was bad. I'm gonna be doing something that I'm kind of scared to do. You guys really enjoyed my other video where I did something similar to this, but today I'm gonna be exposing myself even further and giving my honest opinion on none other than the code items in Dress to Impress, which I think could be the most popular items in Dress to Impress, in my opinion. Everyone wants to know what the next code is, and so today I'm gonna give my hot takes and tell you guys the worst code items and the best code items. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm very scared to do this because, I mean, there's a lot of codes that are based off of influencers in Dress to Impress. So if I give an F tier to an influencer code, I don't want to get canceled or something. So just a warning, this is going to be a tier list based off of how often I use these items, and no hate to the creator. Like there is some very good creator codes that I personally just don't find myself using often, but that doesn't mean I don't like the creator. The Dress to Impress creators are the best creators I've ever met, so no shade to anyone, please. But I'm also scared because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You're gonna see my face cam flip-flopping a lot because my face cam really only fits on this side of the screen when I'm on the tier list. But anyways, let's get started. S tier is I use this super often and I'm obsessed with it. So that is just like the best items in my opinion. Then A, it's a good staple piece and very reliable. B is I use this every now and then and it's cute. C is don't use it as often because it might only fit certain themes, but it's okay. And then D is chopped. I'm just kidding. I just like the word chopped, aka I just don't really touch it. Okay, so let's get started. I'm very nervous. I really hope that you guys agree with my opinion, but if you don't, that's okay, and there is no shade intended for this video. This is just for fun because, you know, tier list videos are fun to do. So let's get started with eyelashes here. This is already an immediate S tier for me. I use this super often and I am obsessed with these guys. I love the eyelashes. I use those in every outfit almost. They just really make your face look better in Dress to Impress. They're the best, and all the toggles as well. Like, yes, there is 9 toggles. I love all these toggles. It's just amazing. So we're already starting off pretty strong. Next though, we have the leg warmers. Honestly, I don't find myself using these leg warmers that often. I like to use the furry glittery leg warmers. I feel like that fits with more of my outfits. I just like them because they're slightly thicker and I just like that. But I do also see how these are pretty good as like a little staple as well. Like I can see them being a staple item. So for that, I think I'm gonna give the leg warmers an A tier. I think that these are pretty good. Now the next item I believe goes with the leg warmers and is the bow item. Now I feel like this is when I'm gonna be reaching some crazy territory here because I never touch this bow, and that's not any shade at all, but I just prefer over this bow the star bow here because of all of the toggles. Like I gravitate towards this one more, but I also do like the nice feathered off bow ends. Like I do like how it looks in the back a little bit more. Like honestly, I forget about this one a lot because of the star bow coming out after it. It just kind of like outshined it in my opinion, and that is no shade at all. Like I don't ever use it. It's not even because it fits certain themes, but I'm gonna put it in C, but it's just because I don't use it as often. But it's not because I think it only fits a certain theme. Before we get further into the video, I just want to say that my merch is now available on Callmehhaley.com if you want to purchase some for yourself for the holiday season, and depending on your location, it could deliver before Christmas, so make sure to head over there right now to see all the amazing options. And let's go ahead and go back into the video. The next code is my friend Tech's bag. Now, I love you, Tech, okay? Like, this is scary because this is like a close friend of mine. Like, y'all, we've hung out in person on multiple occasions. We live nearby. Like, Tech, I'm very sorry to say it, but I don't really use bags often, period. Like, I need to accessorize more and dress to impress. I'm really bad at accessorizing, and so I don't use bags often, but I honestly feel like I don't because I end up running out of time. Like, let's just be real here. I feel like I just end up running out of time. So, for that, I'm gonna say, because, like, I have used it every now and then, I'm gonna say B tier, and that's no shade. That's no shade because I love Tech, okay? I'm trying to go in this unbiased. So, yeah. Now, the next code item, we're not going to talk about whose code this is, y'all. We've seen some controversy recently, but these are the LA boots, and I am going to put this in C tier because the only time I find myself using these boots recently is for the K-pop Demon Hunter outfits, which I don't even know if I have them on here, but I really only find myself using them for that. This one is the one I've used it for, okay? Like, you could see I use them here, but that's the only time I have found myself using these boots recently. That's just my honest opinion. There is a couple toggles on them to make them like long and stuff, which is great, but there's other boots in the game, so I just kind of gravitate towards the ones that are on the map because it's easier to grab those. The next code item is code Sweetheart, and honestly, I'm gonna also say C. I'm gonna put maybe in the C thing because I feel like it's not always because it only fits a certain theme, but I just don't gravitate towards it. It's just not like something that I really like and like I need, but it is really cute. And you might see me put a lot of stuff in C because I feel like I don't use a lot of code items. I just use whatever's on the map most of the time. Anyways, next thing is these pants. They're not chopped. I just think the word's funny. I never touch these pants, so you're gonna go to D tier, okay? I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. You were good. I'm waiting for you to be great. Okay, next item is the Sweetheart shirt. This also came with the Sweetheart dress and pants, and I like this more than the dress, so I'm gonna put this in B tier. I think it's nice. I think I have a little bit of a bias with this top because it reminds me of Care Bears a little bit, and I do find myself making Care Bears a lot, so I feel like it fits for like the belly badge part of a Care Bear, so I love it. Okay, moving on, we have this necklace here. Honestly, I used to use this a lot, but after like so many more necklaces have been added, I never wear this, so I'm gonna put it in chopped, not because it's bad. I just don't find myself wearing it that often anymore. So I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm being very brutal here, but I'm ranking these based off of how much I rely on them for outfits, okay? Next, we have Bella's hair, which is super duper cute. I used to use it a lot, but now I kind of forgotten about it. I'm not gonna lie, because I forget it's a code item. So I think I'm gonna put this in C. I don't want to say it's chopped because I don't think it's chopped or like I never touch it, but I do think I like to use it for themes where I'm being a character that has perfect ponytails like that. So I would put it in C. The next item is Ashley Bunny's slippers, and I think I'm gonna put this in B tier as well. It's very cute. I love the bunny slippers. If you ever want to cutify an outfit and you want like cuter shoes, just put these bunny slippers on. They are very reliable for that, and I love them. The next thing is this bunny jacket. I really like this. I'm gonna put this in B as well because I don't think it's super reliable, but I really love it. It's so cute. Now, this was like a limited time code. I think it's super duper cute, and I really love the toggles on it. I really love it. Now, the next thing is this dress. This is the reward for classic dress, and I'm putting this in Chopped, y'all. Okay, I know it's a rare item. I'm thankful I have a rare item, but it looks so much like 5 VIP dresses that are already in the game, and it's easier to walk to the VIP room than scroll through the dressing rooms, you know? I'm gonna go put it on. This is what it looks like, and then you can also have no detail, and then it looks even more like a VIP dress, okay? So I don't really gravitate to this dress at all because this dress looks just like it when it's the no detail. Like, hello, that's the same dress. For that reason, I think this is a Chopped code item and kind of a waste of time for the quest. If you did get to do the reward for classic event thing, it was kind of a waste of time because if you have VIP, you already basically have the item. Sorry to ramble on. The next item on the tier list is my bear dress, and y'all, I think this might shock you guys. I love my bear dress. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to remove from the game by any means, but I'm gonna give my bear dress a C tier. I don't use it as often, maybe because it might only fit certain themes, but it's okay. I think my bear dress is super duper cute. I love it, but if I could go back in time when I was asked about my code item, I would definitely ask for a little bit more detail to be put on it. I just like was too shy to ask about like certain toggles and stuff added to it because I didn't want to give like a long list of things for the team to do. I didn't want to be like that person slowing down like the development process of an update that my code was going to be in. So I just asked for like the most plain thing I could find that still fit me because I didn't want to be an inconvenience. The dress is still cute and I love it, but I wish that I could add more details on it and toggles on it. But yeah, I think it's good and it fits for a theme if it's about Care Bears and stuff. So I'm going to put it in C. Now my bear ears, however, call me biased, whatever, okay? My bear ears are an S tier and I have a very valid point behind this. Not only do I love it because it's my bear ears and I wear them all the time, but people use them to make amazing item adjustment creations. Like that's my bear ears that are making the eyes. People use it to make Olaf here, like hello. So I think that my bear ears are honestly very versatile now that the item adjustments thing has came out because everyone's using it as like eyes or other things to make these crazy creations. But also I've noticed that when my bear ears came out, there was only one other animal headband and that was the bunny ears. Every time the theme was animal, everyone would just be bunnies, but then when my bear ears came out, everyone started being other animals. Like you could be a leopard with my bear ears, you could be a bear, you could be a polar bear, you could be a panda, like you could be so many more things because of my bear ears. So I feel like they are very reliable for that. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm glazing my bear ears, guys, but I just want to make it known this isn't a bias like for why I'm putting it in S tier. I just genuinely think they are reliable and I also use them super often because it's about me, like it's my bear ears. So anyways, moving on though, we got the next thing. It is the Choopy 10K dress. This is now an expired code. I love it and I'm gonna say B. I use this every now and then and it is cute. Now the bunny purse, I don't really use it as often because I don't know, like I feel like it fits certain themes like cute or bunny, so I'm gonna put that in C. Then we have the basic mermaid tail. I never touched this one, but it's not because it's chopped, like hear me out. I'm gonna actually just skip over and go to this mermaid tail because I use this one way more. It's a good staple piece and I find it very reliable, and so that's why this is in chopped and this is in A. We have the mermaid top and this is good. I think this is a good piece too. I don't really use it for many themes, but it is a good item, okay? Now the next thing is my friend's code down here, okay? It's just Nicholas's jacket. Now I don't want to be like shady or anything, but honestly I did not use this jacket that often before, but now there is a lot of toggles. Oh, okay, I got a lot of something I didn't want to see. I think I could see myself using this more often now that there's all these really cool toggles on it. So for that, I think, you know what? I think I'm gonna put this in B. I use this every now and again and it's cute. The next code is this tutu. Lana tutu is the code. I never use this dress, like ever. It's not chopped. I just think the word's funny, so I gotta preface it here. I do not mean any ill intent. I just don't find myself using it that much anymore. But when it came out, I thought it was really cute. I still think it's really cute, but there's so many more dresses that look similar to it now in Dress to Impress, so I don't really use it that much anymore. Next, we have Queso's cat. This is very nice, but I feel like it also only really fits for certain themes. So for that, it's gonna go in C tier. Next, we have the shorts from the bunny set. You can actually see the shorts in the render right here if you zoom in a lot, but we have these shorts here, and I never touch these, so they're going in chopped. I don't ever wear shorts in Dress to Impress. I'm always a mini skirt or pants or a long dress. Like, that's usually what I wear. I never find myself wearing shorts. So the next thing is Balala Slay. This, however, is a very good staple piece. I love this for layering and stuff, because before Nicholas's jacket got reworked, I found myself using her jacket a lot because it was kind of similar. It was a cropped jacket, which was really nice, you can see, and you could take off the watermelon if you wanted to. And then there was also this top only toggle. I love this toggle. This little like frilly part is very helpful for many outfits and looks so cute. Okay, right now I'm about to do a speed run of like the next row of items without really giving that much of an explanation why I'm saying it's chopped or not. So please take this with a grain of salt. No shade to the creators' codes that might show. This hat, we're gonna go for B. This head crown piece, I'm also gonna go for B. This is chopped. I'm sorry, like I never use that. And this siren thing, I'm gonna say A. It's also a very good staple piece in my opinion. We have the Omoye dress thing. I'm gonna say B. Chupi is here. Honestly, I think this is a good staple piece. I love the layering. The skirt though, I don't really use as often, but I'm gonna put it for B. Like I use every now and again. The shoes, I never use them, but they're not chopped. I find a hard time using them. We have the bunny headband. I'm gonna put this and don't use it as often, maybe for certain themes. Megan's boots, I never touch them, but they're very pretty. I needed to touch them more. This is a very good staple piece. I love that. This skirt here, I'm gonna say I use this every now and again. This is a good staple piece as well. I love this shirt. Now, the reason why I love this shirt is because of the toggles on it, so I gotta show them off real quickly. Like, I really love this toggle, the shirt only toggle, the tie to jacket toggle. Like, it adds so much, and like you can also take the bow off and on. I like it. It's a good staple piece. I sometimes forget to wear it, but I do love layering with that. It's really nice. Okay, next we have the winter update dress. I am going to put this in, I don't use it that often, but it's good for some themes. Now, the next thing is this. Honestly, when I'm wearing like a masculine outfit, this item is really good. I never use this, but I'm gonna say it's good for certain themes. The Lunar New Year snake choker, I'm gonna put for B. It's a nice necklace. I kind of replace this necklace right here that's in the chopped category with that necklace. And the snake hair clips, I never use them. I'm sorry. I never use them, but you know what? They are good for some themes, so I'm gonna put it in C. Oh, these are, honestly, I'm leaning towards S tier for these. I use these so much. I know that's so weird. Like, it's probably something you would have never expected me to put in S tier, guys, but I find myself using these snake items like so much, especially the both. It just adds so much layering to your arms. It's really hard to layer on your arms, I find. That's like an easy fix. Okay, next thing, we have this bunny item. I'm gonna put this in B. I think it's very nice. And then for this as well, I will put this in C because like I use it every now and then. Okay, I think it's nice. Now this skirt is probably the cutest skirt in my opinion in the game. It's Ella's code. I'm putting this in S tier. I really love this skirt. It's so good for layering because of the bows on the sides. I literally love that skirt. Like, it's so cute. Okay, and I also really love the long toggle like this. You can remove the ribbons too if you want, but I think the ribbons really make it, and it's so cute. So I love it, and it's S tier for me. It's S tier for me. Now this next code is not reliable, but I really love it. So guys, I'm gonna put this in S tier. I know like I don't use it a lot, but I love clouds and stuff. I'm just obsessed with it. Cupid's cloud is an S tier item. It's so cool. And next we have the April Fool's shoes. These are gonna go in chopped. I never use those, okay? I think it's safe to say that those are chopped. Like, these are funny because they were for April Fools, but I never use these. Next we have Izzy's code, and Izzy, I love this item. I'm gonna put this, like, I feel like it's only able to be used for certain themes and such. I feel bad because it's my sister, but I'm gonna put this code in C. Izzy, but it's just because I don't find myself using it often, but it's still very cute. Next, we have the Angel motorcycle helmet. Now, this is like the only motorcycle helmet we have in the game, y'all. And for that, I think it's very reliable. Like, there's so many themes where this could fit. Maybe I might be biased because I love how this item just looks, but I think that's a really good staple piece. Next, we have these wings. Now, I feel like these wings only fit for one theme, but they're really cool. So for that, I'm going to put it in C. I feel like they only fit for Cyberpunk. We have Pixie's dress, which I think is very cute, and I'm going to put it in B. I love the sheer gradient on this dress. I think it's very unique. We have Vanilla Mace's item, and I never use this, y'all. Like, literally never. Honestly, this might be my fault. And I am a huge fan of Vanilla Mace. Like, I've been watching her for a while. Like, before she really even blew up. Like, I feel like I'm an OG in a way. I love you, Vanilla, but please don't judge me for this, okay? It's not chopped. I just wanted to put chopped in the thing. It's not chopped. I think it's so cute. I just can't find myself using it in many rounds. Next, we have the RDC badge. Sorry, this is chopped too. Like, I'm sorry. We have this jacket. Very interesting jacket. I'm putting it in chopped too. Okay, I feel like I'm being very harsh right now. Like, why is there more stuff in chopped than S tier? I'm sorry if this is harsh. Like, I'm actually so sorry. Like, I'm judging it based off of how much I use it, and I never use that sweatshirt. I'm sorry. And next, we have these waist beads. If there was item adjustment on this, I would rank this so much higher, but it's chopped. I'm so sorry. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get some hate for this video. I don't mean to make anyone upset. I'm so sorry. Next, we have Elphaba's dress. I really like this, and I love the gradient on this more. I'm gonna put this in A. I really love this as a layering piece. I've been using it more recently, and I think it's really good. Also, her sleeves. These sleeves are very reliable because there's not really many sleeves that look like this. Like, no sleeves look like that. The hats, I don't really use it that often, so I'm gonna put in C. I'm so sorry, Glinda. Your dress is chopped for me. I never touch it. Someone pointed out in my comments that it looks like onions, like literal onion slices, and now I can't unsee it. So for that, it's now chopped, and I feel so bad. And there is so many cool toggles. This toggle is very great. Like, I would use this. I don't know. It's like also kind of like awkward because it looks like it's like painted onto my skin. I don't know. So I'm saying it's chopped, aka I never really use it or touch it. And next, the little back item. Honestly, dare I say this is S tier? I don't know, y'all. It seems very versatile, okay? I think this item's really cool because it's kind of like a background to your outfit. So I think it's really nice for item adjustment things, and I just think it's very unique. So I think it's an S tier. I know it's very odd to say, but it is to me. Okay, and then we have the headpiece. I don't really use it that much either, but honestly, I think I could layer it with other things. So I'm gonna say it's a good staple piece. Now, the Barbie doll here, I don't really use it that often, so I'm gonna leave it there. This new code, I'm putting in S tier, okay? I have been dying for just little off the shoulder sleeves like this, and luckily the dress is kind of tight fitting, so you can layer it with a lot of things and still have this off the shoulder thing. And I've been wanting these for so long in Dress to Impress, and so I think it's amazing, and I'm obsessed with that. I know it's just like a little piece, but I've been wanting that for so long. And then we have these pants. Honestly, whenever like the theme's pajamas, I use this, but there's no other time I use it, so I'm gonna put it in C. And then we also have these shorts. These shorts are really cute, but I never use them anymore. I used to use them so much. If like I had done this tier list like a year ago, I think this would be an almost S tier, but now I never use them anymore. And then we have the long sleeves here. I really like this. I'm gonna say that this is also a good staple piece, and I think that's the last thing. And I think that's the tier list done, guys. Wow. Okay, I feel very harsh in this one. Like, oh my goodness, I have so many chopped items, but by chopped I mean items I barely use. I never touch it. I just think the word chop is funny. This is just my personal opinion, and no shade to any creator codes. I think they're all amazing, and this is just based off of what I find myself using. So yeah, that is my tier list, guys. Everyone's codes are great. All the codes are great. This was just for fun. I am going to be ranking all of them with you. This person I'm about to put in F because they are not a good person in real life, and you know what, the NPC as well. Hear me out. This person's kind of fine, so I'm gonna put them them at S. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna get started with, we have the nice Lana. She's smiling, she's happy. I'm giving Lana S tier. Like, without Lana, all of these characters would have never existed, genuinely. Like, literally, none of these characters would have existed. So I think Lana is S tier, okay? But then we have Doppelganger Lana. Yes, if you don't know, the art is actually based off of two different versions of Lana. We have the happy, good Lana, and then we have the evil Lana. Evil Lana, you're gonna get a D for me, but like, without her, we wouldn't have lore as well, but she's also really evil, so I just don't really like her. I like the normal Lana. Oh, but this one's so sweet. This is Kid Lana, and honestly, I wish I could like protect her. Okay, like, she's S tier. She's so sweet, and also like, her voice is so cute in the Halloween quest. Like, play a little clip of her talking if you can.
Now I'm leaving my home and my parents for who knows how long. I wonder if I'll ever be free again.
She's literally so cute. I love Kid Lana. She's just so adorable. And I just feel so bad that she had to leave her parents at such a young age. If you don't remember her lugging that suitcase around, like going to Nurse Julie. So I'm really sad that she had to go through that. So I'm gonna give her S because I wish I could just protect her, bro. Okay, this next character is really random. It's this mermaid NPC. And fun fact, this mermaid NPC right here was never seen in the summer quest. Yes, if you don't remember, we had a summer quest. There was going to be a new chapter to release, and then it never released. And I think this was when we were gonna find the mermaid, and then we never saw her. So she does have one item that is already in game though, and that item being the siren tail right here. This item is literally based off of her. But the thing is, if we do like a full photo of her right now on the screen, you can see that there's a corset that matches with this tail, and we still have never gotten that. And same with that little seashell headpiece. So this NPC makes me mad because it's an unfinished quest, and I really want to know where those items went or why they were scrapped, and I'm hoping we get them in the summer update this year. But for now, I'm gonna put her at D because we don't know much about her, but the art is very pretty. I just wish we actually had her. Oh gosh, guys, now we have Agamemnon. Okay, Agamemnon is he's evil, but there's just something about him, guys. Maybe it's the voice, or maybe it's the I don't know, but he is evil. Okay, he's not an S. I will say he's not an S. He's not an S, but he's an A. He's an A, okay? Because he is a... Hear me out, okay? Just hear me out. I'm literally hiding. I'm hiding behind the screen right now because I'm a little embarrassed I said that. Okay, next is like Rudolph or something. Dude, I don't know who this is. I might put this in F just because I don't know. Like, I always skip that cutscene from the Winter Quest. If you don't know, there's a cutscene in like chapter 2 or 3. I think it's chapter 2. And he like yaps a lot. And there's like, I'm like, okay, like we get it. I don't need you here, honestly. Like, I love Rudolph in real life. I love the movie. But I don't think I need you in Dress to Impress, honestly. Oh, and look down here. We have two Santas lined up here. I don't know if you guys can see them. They are there, okay? So we have the good Santa and we have the bad Santa. So I think the good Santa, you know, he's cool and all, but I'm gonna give him an A, and I'm gonna give the bad Santa an S. Oh my gosh, I feel evil. But again, it's just like that like edgy vibe. Like, okay, like, you know, guys, like look at my room. You see how like pretty and pink and like cutesy it is? I love a person who can balance that out, okay? We need like a little bit opposite, and need I explain more? Need I explain more? That's just me though. That's just me personally. But like, if he was like really evil and like he treated me bad, I would probably put him at F. But you know, being like evil and like a little like, you know, fun, playful way, I don't know if that even happens, but you know, there's a fine line. If he crosses that line, he would be straight from S all the way to F. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's my ranking. Okay, now we have Serena. So Serena, I really love her. I think she needs more love. We did get a little bit of love. She was actually in the hotel or lobby for Lana's apartment, and I was really happy to see her there, but then they removed her because of the Japan update. But I'm gonna give her an S tier because she makes the clothing in Dress to Impress. That is her lore. So without her, we wouldn't have all of the literally amazing clothing that Dress to Impress has. Okay, so far there's no one in B or C. It's either I love them or I just straight up don't care about them or hate them. So this next one's gonna be interesting because it's me. I obviously, you know, you gotta give some self-love. I love myself, but I wouldn't say I'm an S tier. I would not actually say that. I feel like that's a little self-centered to say, honestly. I don't think I would call myself an S tier. I was the first ever cameo, I think, for Quest, which is an honor. I'm very honored. Thank you, Lana and the Dress to Impress team. But what would I say? I think I would honestly say the fact that you meet me as a ghost, it kind of docks some points down, because like, it's like, does that mean I'll never be able to be in the quest again? Like, what's going on there? I don't know. I think I'm gonna give myself a C. I do love me in the quest though. This doesn't reflect on how I feel about being in a quest. I'm so grateful. I'm thinking about myself more as a character than my actual self being able to be in the quest, because my character is like a paranormal podcaster in the quest, but obviously we know in the actual real life of me, I'm a YouTuber. So like it's two different versions of me. So I'm gonna say C because like we don't get to know much about me and we still haven't seen yet if maybe I can be saved in some way or something. So I'm very grateful. My ranking doesn't reflect on how grateful I am that I got to be in the quest. I would give an S tier if it was based off of just that alone. Now this next one is Heart. She was like a dark Cupid like fairy for the Valentine's Day update, and I actually would probably say the same for her, but she did replace someone who was very evil and malicious to their best friend. I'm very happy they replaced the person prior, so because of that I'm gonna give her a B. Okay, she did a good thing. Okay, but this next person is Lady Gaga. Okay, she wasn't in a quest, but she does have her own NPC art and she is canon to Dress to Impress. She had a collab. I know that there was other collabs in Dress to Impress, like the Brat update and the Wicked update, but they never got NPC art, which is why they're not included. But since Lady Gaga did, I'm gonna give her an S tier. But if the Wicked update and the Brat update had NPC art, they would also go in S tier. I literally love all the collabs and I am so excited because there's so many collabs in Dress to Impress, and I feel like every single collab they've done, they just know their audience so well, because I'm a Dress to Impress fan and everything they've collabed with I'm also a fan of. So I like literally love the collabs. Okay, and next we have O. Okay, so he was from the secret cutscene in the winter update, I believe, and he like saved Lana. Lana turned from a deer to like this hooded version of her that we're also going to be ranking. So we have a lot to think about here because we still don't truly know who he is. My theory is that he's like related to Lana, like it's Lana's brother. He has the same dark brown hair as her, but also Lana would say she was the only child, so I think it's like Lana's brother in a past life, because the whole theory with the Lana lore is that Lana is in a new life in her past life with a goddess named 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪, who was the daughter of Agamemnon, and Agamemnon's not just a character in Dress to Impress, he's also a Greek character. So that is the main theory. I don't really know what to really rank him because that's just all based off of theory. Like we don't know for sure if that's true. That's just been my theory for the past almost 2 years since the winter update secret cutscene came out. So we don't really know if that's actually like the true case or not. So for that reason, I think I'm gonna give him a B as well, but he is really nice from what I've seen, and you know, nice guys are also really cool when they're truly nice. Like when they're truly nice, you know, there's something about that too. I'm like, wait. So I'm thinking of these characters as if I would date them for some reason. I gotta stop thinking like that. But like I do like a nice guy sometimes. Okay, so let me move on. Okay, so next we have the mysterious character who is very obviously Lana in the secret cutscene. If I just pull up a clip right now, you can see when she talks in the chat, it just says question marks. But like, girl, who are you fooling? Like, we know that's you, Lana. Like, we know that's you. So that's like Lana in a past life, or at least I think. But since it's still like a mystery, we don't know for sure if it genuinely is her or not. I'm gonna give a C because she didn't say a lot either. She didn't really add much to the story, but this next character adds a lot to the story. This is Lena, and oh my goodness, Lena is a very crazy character. She's the one that kidnapped Lana, or at least that's what we've been alluded to believe from the Halloween quest that came out initially in 2024. I think she's really crazy, but like in a very crazy, cool way. Like she's like a villain, but you can respect her being so villainous. It's like she's really good at, you know, acting like a villain. But then we also saw her past life, or not her past life, but just like her life as a kid in the quest from Halloween in 2025, if you don't remember. And we actually also learned that she was a goddess in the past life too. I can't remember what the goddess's name was. It was in the Halloween quest, and I'm gonna get Nathan, the editor here, my boyfriend and editor, to put it up on the screen right now of like what her text box was saying when she was talking as a goddess, and that's who we're gonna be ranking next. But for now, we're just gonna be ranking Lena. I really love how much depth this character has. I feel like Lana also has a lot of depth, but I feel like Lena has so much more depth too. Like they both are like the two characters that have the most depth in the lore, in my opinion. And I think third place goes to like Nurse Julie, and that's like the three characters we know the most about, which I really love. Honestly, I think I'm gonna give Lena an S tier because Lana and Lena are very similar. They grew up with bad childhoods in different ways. It's like they're similar with their childhoods, but the way they went about it growing up is different. It's like Lena chose to like take revenge. The two polar opposites of like what not me doing 6, 7. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to like talk deep about this, and I did 6, 7. So like I said, this is the Greek goddess of her, and I can't remember her name for the life of me. Was it Persephone? I don't know. I feel like I don't really know a lot about her either, though. Like, I feel like I like the newer version of her, which is her as Lena, more. So I'm gonna put her in C as well, along with the 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 version of Lana. I hope this makes any sense. Like, I know some people watching probably know nothing about the Lana lore, so I try my best to explain it in case anyone just randomly deciding to watch this video hasn't seen anything else I've explained. But this is just the canon stuff I've made up in my head. I don't know for sure if it's true. Nothing's been confirmed or denied. Let's move on to the next character, which is Captain Scarlet Fierce. As you can see, this is the outfit of hers, actually. We got it as a quest reward, which I really loved in the summer quest, but I was honestly very disappointed to see that the quest got delayed, like I said, so that kind of puts a bad taste in my mouth. But her as a character alone, I don't really know much about her. We didn't really get to find out anything about her, because the way that the summer quest ends, all these like pirates come on the ship as you're trying to like take the treasure, and then they try to like talk to you, and then the cutscene just ends like that. So you don't really get to figure out who she actually is as a person, but just from the first impression alone, she seems like very aggressive in my opinion, because she wants to get that treasure back. And so I am a little scared of her as well. I feel like I was a little scared I was gonna have to do like a pirate battle in that quest, and it just ended. So I'm gonna say, honestly, I'm gonna give a D, honestly. I could vote her F, but I'm saving a special spot for someone. And actually, I do fear she might be next, and it's Holly. I'm so sorry, Holly. Like, I'm so sorry. You're very nice. But guys, if you played the Winter Quest firsthand when it first came out in 2024, there was not a skip dialogue button. When I tell you, this girl...
Oh, no.
Can you guess what this means? It means yap. And that is all she would do. It was all she would do. So yeah, I'm gonna say F tier. But that's not even the special someone I was referring to. You can see her coming up. You can see her coming up. But next is Rudolph the baby, and I don't remember it talking. Like, I don't remember this character talking. Does anyone else remember this character talking, the baby Rudolph? I don't remember it talking at all. I don't know what I could even rank this. I'm gonna do D because it's cute and we do have it as a prize. As you can see, the chibi deer is right here. So you know what? I really like the chibi deer. It was funny though, because didn't this like little reindeer quest happen randomly in like February, or was it like January? I don't remember. But yeah, it does add points because the deer is so cute and it's like animated. And I can't lie, I am still manifesting a little polar bear to hold as well. And this little chibi reindeer gives me hope, so I'm gonna keep it at D. But now we have Cupid up, and I don't know why, but Cupid seems a little full of himself. Like, he kind of annoys me, but I really love his outfit and he's sassy and cute. I'm gonna put him at B. I'm gonna put him at B because he does talk a bit. He does have a little bit more to the story, but also I'm a little annoyed with him because why in the Valentine's Day quest did he force us to do his job? Basically, like, he forced us to get Lana and I think it was Nurse Julie back together again. Like, why didn't you just do your job, bro? Why didn't you just do your job? I don't know. I just realized I had my headphones on the whole time and I didn't even need them on. Anyways, moving on. We have 3 more characters left. I can't believe I realized that far into the video. We have Nelly next, and Nelly has a warm place in my heart because, oh my gosh, we gotta pull up a clip from a very, very old video, okay? We have old lore videos of Nelly in the old questionnaire games and stuff like that in the Lana lore. And oh my goodness, the Lana lore videos I used to make were so serious and like creepy. And now it's like so unserious in my opinion, like compared to when it first started. And Nelly was like one of those first characters besides Lana introduced. Actually, I think she's an older character than Lena. I feel like I could say that. I think she is an older character than Lena. So you know what? Nelly, you're gonna get an S tier. I love her. And Nurse Julie's next, guys. Oh my gosh, I love Nurse Julie as well. I'm just going straight to her. I do love her, but I want to learn more about her. I know she's close to Lana, and I love that she like protects her. She's like the only person that like genuinely is like there for Lana, and I love that. But I want to know more about her personally. And I think that they have like done some sneak peeks to a potential Nurse Julie quest soon. So for now, I'm just gonna keep her at A until we have that quest. But I feel like she can very easily become an S tier once that quest comes comes out. But y'all, we got one more person here, and she's no longer an NPC, but I thought I might as well add her. And I will relate this to more real life things, okay? Even though her character didn't do this, I'm just gonna, I can't support this character because of who she is and what she's done to Megan. Okay, Megan is so sweet and amazing, and she did not deserve the betrayal that her best friend did. And if you know, you know, she stole her man, which is just rude, just crazy. So you're saying an F, and I think that's the end of my tier list, honestly. So here is my tier list. Actually, it's pretty even out. Like, there's more S tiers, which makes sense because like the Lana Lore characters are just that goated. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. This is a pretty good tier list. Let me know, do you disagree or do you agree with any of these things? And we better all agree on this final one that I just did. We better all agree on that. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for daily Roblox videos, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Care Bears!